Yo, what is up, y'all? Hope y'all are having a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm back. We are with the last chance qualifiers for Blitz Masters Legends 2. This was a last-second decision by me to stream. I was not planning to stream today. I have had family over for the past few days. We got two music sources going on at the same time. This is gonna be awkward. I'm gonna mute desktop for now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the in-game volume for now. And it should be at 30 anyway. If I leave it like this, is it terrible? Still kind of loud. I'll just leave it at 0 for the stream. Although collab, I gotta say, the Deadmau5 collab is pretty cool with Wargaming. Making an entire song for the game, that's pretty sweet. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, yeah, so I was not planning on streaming. I've had family over, and they were supposed to be over tonight as well, so I wasn't gonna stream. They ended up leaving a day early, gave me the evening free to stream, so I'm like, you know what? We need a little bit of coverage on NA. It's been lacking. Obviously, we haven't really had any top-down coverage. Obviously, we've had streamers like Cora and Tommy streaming their POVs. But in terms of actual top-down coverage, we don't have any of that, and neither Tommy nor Cora are going to be playing today, so I'm like, you know what, we need some coverage today. Let's boot up. Thankfully, Tullian was awake, and we were able to set something up, and here I am. We are streaming. I don't expect the stream to be very big today, since it was not planned at all. It was not really announced at a time, all of that stuff, but it's fine. We're here, and we made it. I was also a little bit nervous, because as soon as I open up the Restream app, when I set up my new links, Restream has completely been overhauled, so that took me a while to figure it out. I was nervous I wasn't going to figure it out in time, but we're good. And yeah, real quick, before we go ahead and get started, there is a lot to talk about for the previous Blitz Masters Legends tournament. Or not the previous Blitz Masters Legends tournament, but the previous qualifier, right? So this is the last chance qualifier for Blitz Masters Legends 2, but there's already the first qualifier that happened, which, again, I did not stream. Some POVs were indeed streamed. And I wanted to kind of go over at least how that tournament worked, how it went, which teams qualified to top 8, because there were upsets. There were upsets in that group, so I am excited to share that with you. I did watch some of the sets live, but I wasn't able again to stream them myself because I had a family over and I couldn't really step away from them long enough to do this stream. So we can go ahead and see, let's see my screen, and we can go ahead and take a look. Move my camera out of the way a little bit here. So anyway, so the first qualifier, I guess there were two stages. So the first stage, nothing crazy to be honest. I mean, I guess we could briefly look at it, but there's a bunch of groups and they're all just small groups. Not particularly important. The top 2 from each group would move on. The last ones probably aren't even going to load. It doesn't usually like loading in 10 groups at a time, but the first and second would move on, and then the others... Actually, I think some of the others... No, I don't know if they would move on. No, I don't think so. So top 2 would move on for each group. So Gosu, Cabro, 322 Rejects, 10 Semi-Zone, Kitten 50A, Joker Clary, Pincer Toma, DFM Moon, Purple 7 Rats, and the last 2. Yeah, they don't load. It isn't like loading a bunch of groups at the same time for some reason. But anyway, first stage, not particularly surprising. Usually it's very clear which teams are going to move on and which ones aren't. Also, welcome everyone to the chat. We get Helmy Greenbean, Crypto, Van Leeroth. Welcome, y'all. But anyway, showing all the groups. So the teams that have already qualified to top 8 so far. Group 1, not a big surprise, although, you know, this was a competitive group because Evany, previous top 8, Gosu has made top 8 before, and Pincer made top 8 last season. Pincer ended up winning the group, Gosu in second. Evany ended up getting last in the group, which is, again, quite surprising, but pretty competitive group. Group number 2, Joker, winning. No surprises there. They are absolutely dominant over pretty much every team they play. 3-1, 3-1, 3. Oh yeah, nothing crazy there. Group 3, Origin. Didn't even drop a single game. They were not messing around. And again, Core streamed his POV if you guys would like to check this out. And Tommy streamed his POV for this, if you guys want to check it out. Group 4, would not call this an upset. 7 Bud. This is like reincarnation of Ponda. Ponda's not actually playing this season. Ponda has moved many of their players over to 7-Bud, as well as some previous players from Leverage. So you guys may remember Leverage and Ponda previously had a little bit of a rivalry, but they've actually merged, and they're a new team for this tournament. They won their group, which I'm not surprised about. They're a strong group. They beat out 7 Rats, which made top 8 last season, but 7-Bud definitely the strongest group in my opinion. That's basically Ponda. And then Group 5 have a new team, Rejects, which I would like to take a look at some point if we have time. I think there's a few RU players that are on this team. Overall, both Rejects and 322, they're both kind of trying to copy the mojo of Russian teams for some reason, but I believe there are some Russian players on the Rejects team. I don't know if there are any for the 322, or if they're just trying to, again, steal that flow. But Rejects ended up winning that group, which is a pretty big upset because DFM is a former top 3 team. They've made top 4 past 2 seasons, and they didn't actually win their group, which is pretty interesting because everyone would have expected them to. They were definitely the favorites, but they got defeated by Rejects 3-1. They got defeated by Rejects twice, I should say. Once 3-1 and then another time 3-1 in the Grand, so it's been pretty cool. Just wanted to share that with y'all briefly before we go into the next set here, or the next qualifier, I suppose, because everyone who did not move on, again, only the winners from each group move on to top 8 directly. So Rejects, 7-Bud, Origin, Joker, Pincer, they're all directly in top 8. But now I'm going to show you the last chance group really quickly, and we can take a look at that, because there's a lot more teams that are playing here. I believe like almost 30 teams signed up. And maybe we'll move the camera all the way up here just to get a better view of this, because the bracket's pretty big. There's 16 team brackets, although none of them actually have 16 teams. So this is Group 1. We've got Kitten versus the winner of INQ KGBR. Got Cabro and Clary. Then we've got Gosu versus the winner of 1pex Dudes, which is the group I will be streaming here. Group 1, we're going to start with 1pex Dudes in about 10 minutes. And then 7 Rats and Moon. This is a very good group. We've got Kitten, who've been top 9. We've got Gozu, who's been top 8. 7 Rats, who's been top 8. So lots of very good teams in this group. Only one can move out. Group number 2. Also a lot of good teams. DFM, former top 3, playing the winner of 4 Kings and NV. Hated, who previously top 4 many years ago. They haven't been top level in a while, but they're still respectable. Playing iZone, which I believe this is the second Evany team, but I didn't really look at it yet. Then you got Tensum versus Casta PT2K, and then Purple and Rose. Purple previous top 8, but it's been a while since they've been a top level team as well. DFM the favorite for this group, but hard to say. For this group, hard to say as well. I would say 7 Rats or Gosu are potentially the favorites, but Kitten could pull an upset. Group 3, 322 in my opinion, the favorite or Evany. You've got GD, GDP, Toma, EVG, 50A, and forwards and backwards Origin here. They've got like the same clan tag type thing as Origin, which is really weird. I haven't looked at this team. I haven't looked at EVG or Toma. I know Toma's got a couple Apex players in it, and I believe EVG may have one as well. But overall, I'm excited to see the results of this, because the only team that moves on to top 8 is the winner of each group, right? So only one team from these groups can move on. Only one team, only one team. It's a single elimination tournament, except for the 3rd place, because there's a 3rd place match. So if you make the semis and you lose, you'll still play for 3rd. But that's how the brackets are going to be working today. And again, we're going to start off with 1pex versus Dudes, which I would expect 1pex to win, but Dudes could pull an upset, who knows. The winner will play Gosu, and then the winner of that set will play the winner of 7 Rats Moon, and then the winner of that will play the winner of this whole group up here. So that's our streams for the day. I don't believe there are any other NA streamers covering today, so if you guys are hoping to watch any of these other teams, I'm sorry, but unfortunately you will have to wait till the end until we see what the results are. Ideally, I would like to wait until the end of all of the groups so that we can see who makes top 8 by the end of the stream, but if a set has like just started when I'm leaving, I don't really want to wait like 20 minutes just sitting around, so we'll see. Also, you may have noticed my voice is a little quiet. I'm kind of under the weather today. There's a cough going around, so you know it's real, right? Fake cough, definitely. Yeah, my voice is a little under the weather, so hopefully won't be too much of an issue. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the sets today. We're going to be watching 4 sets back to back to back to back, so I'm excited for it. And yeah, top 8's going to be determined. Now this tournament is a little bit different. Last top 8 for Blitz Masters Legends 1 was just a double elimination bracket. There were a lot of unhappiness about this. There were teams that just didn't really get to play any of the other top 8 teams. You know, the teams that lost 2 sets were just immediately out, and even if you weren't immediately out, some of the good teams just never got to play each other, and it really wasn't that entertaining. I think most people could agree. Wasn't terribly entertaining. So hopefully this time is a little bit better. We're going back to a standard round robin format once top 8 is reached. I do like the qualifier format here, where it's just like the winner of each group, makes things competitive. But then once we get to top 8, I think round robin is best. Give every team a chance to showcase themselves against every other team. That also means if you have like a quick loss or 2, it's not that detrimental to your chances, and you still have a chance at fighting through it, right? So I'm excited for the format. I'm always happy with round robins and top 8. I think it's just the best format. I believe Tolian also put a poll out on the official server, and the results were basically the same. It was completely in favor of round robin. I think it was like 90% or something like that, because everyone likes the format. It's a really good format, so might as well keep it. It adds a little bit of length to top 8. I believe last tournament top 8 was over 3 days, and I believe now it's going to be over 5 days, because you have 3 days of top 8 and then 2 days of top 4 as standard. But you know, adding a little bit of duration isn't too much of an issue. I think the main issue with this tournament is the timing. Having it the day before Thanksgiving and the day after makes it very difficult for a lot of people at NA. It seems like in terms of competitive, most people are still able to participate, which is good, I suppose, but not easy for everyone. If you have family coming over, it's going to be difficult. But yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to share. Hopefully I should have my invite right now, so I should go ahead and double check that really quickly. So I'm going to go to this chatting, open up my game. I do have my invite, that's good. It is One Pex and Dudes, so we are going to be streaming this. Hopefully all the teams are able to show. That would be ideal. At the moment it is only 2 players from Dudes clan that are in. 3, but let's go ahead and set it up. I don't have a logo for Dudes, so we're going to be going without logos for this set here. That tends to be the case with all of the the lower level streams, where you know some of the smaller teams don't have logos. It's very difficult to keep up with all of them. So I do have a One Pex logo, but the way that I have it set up on my stream, I can use both of them or neither. Very difficult to automate a system that only uses one. But yeah, I believe these sets are going to be kind of quick today. So we've got a lot of best of 3s. I don't know if they're all best of 3s or what. The current one's a best of 3. Let's take a look, I guess. So we've got... doesn't actually say. Okay, best of 3 for the first round, and then best of 5 for the rest. Okay, I like that. I think that's better. You know, get to see the teams play plenty. This set may not actually happen, though. We will see. I also have to change up my header for this one. I wanted to do that. Remember to do that quickly. Again, I didn't know that I was streaming until last second, so I did not have a chance to go through everything. Hopefully that looks pretty good. Blitz Masters Legends 2 NA last chance. Cool. Anyway, looking at the teams. One Pex team is all here. Dudes has 5 players, which is enough. They all already up. That is enough to play. It might be difficult for Dudes to do particularly well with only 5 players, I must say. But it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and look at both teams really briefly here. The One Pex team led by Azro. You got Guillotine, Blue, Morok, Life, Silver-Haired, Foggy, Kaposhta, Supernova, and Icy Fresh. That's your One Pex roster. They are playing against Dudes, which is RM Chief, Oscar, Hunter, Gunny, Trout Slayer, Hefe, Techno, and Ant. They got an 8-person roster. So hopefully 7 can show up. We've got 6 now, which is really good. Hopefully we can field all 7. I'm going to step away really briefly. My voice is really starting to bother me. I need a water. So I'm actually going to... No, I'll grab that during the countdown while we're introducing the map Hellas, which is going to be the map for the first one here. And looks like we may be running with a 6v7, so Dude's not able to get all of them, unfortunately. But it is what it is. This is just a one-day tournament, so you would think that if players signed up that they were available to play that one-day tournament, but maybe they were going to be a little late or something. They have 30 seconds to figure it out, though. Now, Dudes isn't really running the most competitive of loadouts. OnePex is going full tryhard here, with MLEs, Super Conks, a Concept, and a T100, all of meta tanks, very strong. Dudes, not really any meta tanks. They've got a Concept, but that's more of a support tank, a T100 I suppose as well, but the rest of their stuff, not sure. Anyways, let's introduce Hellas. Got my water, so I'll be okay, hopefully. Eat some bomb leftover sliders and Hawaiian one set. That sounds so good, Green Bean. We actually do a similar recipe, not for Thanksgiving though in particular, but just sometimes at home we do that. It sounds really good. Yeah, Dudes is going to be running 6v7, unfortunately. Maybe they can survive this game long enough to get their 7th player. That would be good. Maybe the strategy should be to delay. Foggy with a quick A step. Dudes is mostly in B. They did not like Foggy, but Foggy did get some good information for the OnePex team, who are mostly set up on the C side. OnePex will take the cap lead, and he's going to get himself out of there. I didn't see if Technoman lit anyone on the OnePex side of things, though. Does spot Silverhaired there, and Concept in C, pretty standard place to put the tank. Very difficult to get any resets. Technoman was looking for one, couldn't find it though. He's gonna back out. Looks like the Dude's team is going to push through, try to take A, and set up a little bit of a fortress for the cap lead. But ooh, Technoman getting himself hit pretty hard there, crossing in front of Foggy, Life, Azro, Supernova not able to get the kill though, so Techno did hold on to his life there, just barely. And Dudes does have the cap lead, but they're already down 1 tank, and they have a 2nd tank who's on 200 HP. There's also Ant here in the Yag, whose loader is killed. It's not yet repaired. Don't know if he used his repair kit already, but he could be in a bit of trouble here. He's tracked at the moment as well. Looks like he did fix his crew member. Technoman does go down. Didn't see exactly where he died. Maybe he drove out a little bit, got caught for it. Unfortunate there. But it's a 7 versus 5 at the moment. Hit points in vast favor of OnePex, and they don't want to delay too long because the caps will become an issue if they just sit on their backs all the time. So Oscar finding himself surrounded by 3 OnePex tanks. He will go down. Trout Slayer also quite low. And not quite able to hold on to this side either. And yeah, unfortunately for Dudes, their fortress is starting to collapse at the moment. Those MLEs incredibly good at pushing right now in this current meta. They're going to push right into Trout Slayer. He will go down quite quickly. And picked off as well. Hefe going to try to support, but a little bit too late. He'll get himself 3v1 in an RM Chief. Getting circled out by that T100. Ooh, missed that last shot. But here's game 1. This one is going to go to OnePex. Dudes can get out one more shot there. Nice shot by Hefe, but unfortunately, that is all. And that's game 1. By the way, didn't say hello to everyone else in the chat. We got Frost, Ken, Ethan, Breeze, Techno. Yo, Techno, what's up? Don't have a logo. Yeah, all good, man. I don't expect to get a logo from all these the teams, especially the ones that aren't too serious about competitive. Totally understandable. I wasn't going to hunt down every single team because I didn't even know who I was going to stream until, you know, the groups came out. So it's really not possible for me to get everyone's logo. And I don't expect to. Anyway, other players. Christian, what's up? That's Dizzy, I believe. No Catan, Cleasy, Duca, and Scuba. What is up, y'all? Hope y'all are doing well. Dudes does have all 7 players, which I am happy to see now. So they were able to delay long enough to get their 7 player, which looks like is Oscar. I don't know if Oscar was their last game. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Hunter. Struggling to remember, but unfortunately they are down 1-0. There's only 1 game left if they lose it, so they're on the brink of defeat, but at least they got all 7, and this game should hopefully be closer. Read up in the chat a little bit. Rewards for the stream on the official portal. There's no official portal today, Ethan. I am doing some giveaways in the Discord though, which I didn't mention yet, but I guess I should. For all of these streams, I'm able to give away 4 fan containers and 2 battle passes for the month of December. So I have those active on my Discord right now. Check out the giveaways channel. If you want to find the link to my Discord, it's in the description on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, you can do !Discord, or it's also in my About Me. But yeah, giving away 4 fan containers and 2 battle passes. So if you guys want to enter, go ahead and join my Discord for that. More chat. The good is live. What's up, Breeze? Good to see you. Taking your time with his logo, yeah, understandable. And busy. My Thanksgiving was pretty good. I've had family over. They left a day early, which is why I'm able to stream today. After all, I was not expecting to, but just last second made the link and decided to go live. So here we are. Shout out to Tolian for helping me with that. I think she was already awake because she had to make the groups for today, but yeah, it's like 3 a.m. her local time, I believe. Not particularly fun, this. And hello from the Tricon. Appreciated, Ken Elliott. Anyway, it looks like, let's focus on the game now, alright? Let's focus on the game. Both teams are going A-B. Nice little bit of a brawl ski in this side of the map. Now, lots of MLEs on the One-Pex side are going to be a pretty tough nut to crack here. One-Pex does get the cap lead, which forces dudes to make a push of some kind eventually, right? So you don't lose on the caps. Going to be challenging because Concepts... Sorry, I meant to say MLEs. MLEs are very good, not only pushing tanks, but also good holding tanks just because of the high HP that they have, as well as reactive armor, which only increases their survivability. Going to be very difficult for dudes to push through this, but entirely possible. So it seems like they are getting chipped out a little bit right now. Ooh, I am Foggy with a nice little flanking position. Technoman kind of giving up this area a little bit. Could see a little bit of a light tank 1v1 going on here in just a moment. Technoman probably realizing you don't want to let your rear go down. And there we go. Contact is made on this side. But One-Pex is starting to push in from the side of your Trout Slayer. Is actually going to get flanked by Life Has Happened and Kaposta. No, they're actually going to help out with the Vickers, it looks like. And dude's not quite able to push. It looks like they're hanging back a little bit. One-Pex is bringing the fight to them. They've already got the kill on Trout Slayer. Technoman here is looking like he's in a bit of trouble. The T100's coming on in. The MLEs want him as well. And Foggy does pick up the kill. Oscar's perch the next target for One-Pex here, but the hit point difference is already starting to grow quite a bit. Dudes is making a good play of trying to shoot that light tank. He is one of the lowest HP tanks on the One-Pex team, but One-Pex doing a very good job at keeping him alive. Hunter will go down actually before Oscar did. Where's Oscar? I can't see him at the moment. Trying to help out here with killing Ezra. Not able to pick it up. Ant might be able to though. Yes, good kill there. So they were able to get a kill on the board here, but it's not going to be easy for them to get another here. We don't see Supernova. No, Supernova's got plenty of cover. He's not in any trouble at all. So, unfortunately, I do think this is the end of Dude's Blitz Masters Legends 2 run. It was a good effort, and I'm happy that they were able to get 7 players on in the end, but unfortunately, they were not able to overcome 1pex with their very strong tank lineup. Those MLEs are very difficult to beat if you're not running them. And GG's. GG's to both teams. Congrats to 1pex for moving on. Shout out to dudes for putting up a good fight this time around. Getting all 7 of their guys on. Hopefully they had a good time. And GG's. That makes 1pex go to the next set, I believe. Very cool. GG's there. Life has happened on top with the 3.1. That's that. Icy ain't playing no last chance quality. It looks like he was not playing in this set. Remember when the meta was I4s and E5s? I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. It was very boring in my opinion. The comment, we were playing 260 on Hellas. Are we high? Ha ha ha. They're just having a good time with it. What's up, Purple Aura? And of course, hello, Akame. Amelia, we getting prizes? Yes, giveaways in the Discord. I think I may have said that a little bit after you sent that message, though, so hopefully you heard that. TK421, hello, hello. Shizumit. And Jonathan, what's up? Looks like we got a reasonable turnout on the stream after all. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Just because I wasn't planning on streaming. This is very last second. Anyway, I'm gonna get things set up for 1pex Gosu. Might as well. Hopefully the logos are there. Yep, we got logos. Don't know which team's gonna be which, but we can swap them as we need. But we don't need to see this overlay right now anyway, so. We can go ahead and play some games here. I'd like to see when the next set is. So really quickly, just gonna open my container and check. And it's at 32. Okay. Good to know. I'm not going to be able to run predictions today. I don't think it's just going to be too challenging for me to do it on my own. If there is a moderator here that would like to help out, feel free. But I don't think I'm going to be able to run them in the Twitch chat myself. There's too much multitasking going on, and I'm not really prepared for this stream. But nice thing is, the rest of these sets are going to be best of 5. So Nube, Castilla, Fort Despair for the next one. Very cool. And the rest of the groups, I mean, these are pretty inconsequential sets, the first ones. The teams that are playing are seeded in a way that it's not likely for them to progress very far. It's possible, but it's likely that those matches don't matter too much. Anyway, let's play some games. We do have a game mode out at the moment, a new one. It is Gravity Force, which I'm excited about. It's not one of my favorite game modes, to be honest, but I haven't played it in a while. And it can be fun trolling with the Leopard. I forget, was the Leopard's shell velocity nerfed with a recent update? Because if it was, then I might not play it. But it seems like it's still fine. I don't remember it getting nerfed, so we'll just go ahead and play. Having nice shell velocity is fun because, for one, it makes shooting tanks in the sky easier, and 2, it sends them flying further. Yeah, overall, Gravity is not one of my favorite game modes, but again, haven't played in a while, so I'm gonna have some fun with it. Put on the cooldown boosters so we can jump around a bunch. Welcome, Harley. Alright, and what we can do is shoot and jump and get a bit of a head start going on this guy. The Sharon does not know the tech. And there we go, just like that, we are in the corner. And we can immediately send this guy flying. This guy decided to fly. We will send him flying as well. And a second shot We still got it, gamers. We still got it. We still got it. So I do not think we've received a shell velocity nerf, which is good. I'm happy about that. But we're gonna go for nuke on this Mr. Grill here. Inshallah, my friend. Always fun. This Shaden's lagging a little bit. We'll wait for him to land. Bang. And there we go. Reasonable start to the game, I must say. Goodbye to the Sheridan. Send him flying a little bit. He's dead. Gravity's just such a goofy mode. And then we can just keep shooting him away from getting back into cover. Oh, what a roll. A nice little maxi for us. Yep. That made it a little awkward. Alright. And then get ourselves back into the fight with a nice little boost ski going on here, you know? It's actually crazy how far you can go with that. That's insane. Oh man. Alright, this game's close. Shouldn't mess around too much with it. Shouldn't mess around too much with it. They are all coming towards me. Oh, they're in a platoon right there. Okay, that makes sense. Is my team gonna shoot this guy? What's going on? Oh, he made the fatal mistake of a jump there. Oh no. There we go. Dodge his shot if possible. Man, we're try-harding in gravity here. Maybe not entirely necessary. Let's just send this man away. Bounce the shell, the mouse coming in. There we go. Very nice. What the rest of my team is doing, I do not know. But we are fine. We're having a nice game. What's up, Tucker? Hope you're doing alright, man. I'm having a solid day. Could be feeling a little better, but I can't complain too much. This T-30's on full HP. He's done not a whole lot this game. Missed that shot. Hopefully he can take the hit here from me. Oh. This mouse seems to be uninterested. And do we get a nice 7K game to start things off? Very cool. Nice. Gravity can be fun. I think the problem with gravity is it gets really repetitive, really old. But, you know, as long as you're not playing this game mode too much, it can be very fun. Because, again, the gameplay is pretty much all the same. It's just jump in the sky, shoot them, and repeat. Let's go to the DM, Ken. Thank you for that. I hope that you guys have had a good Thanksgiving. And I got to see my family. Very thankful they came in from out of state and they were here for a couple days. Which is nice because I don't get to see them all too often. Hope that y'all were able to spend time with your loved ones, family or otherwise. Goodbye, Sheridan Missile. Go back. Get back, foul beast. I may actually go play like TD Spot or something. That seems like it could be pretty fun. Let's do that. have some fun playing TD spot here. Our Foch is not playing the video game, so we may as well. I can't get up that, apparently. That's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, lots of distance, no problem at all. No problem at all. Now we're bouncing shells, unfortunately. But we will do our best from here. As best as we can. This may not be a win, unfortunately. We are still bouncing. It's not going too well. That is poorly aimed, I must admit. I don't even know where to aim. So many targets. Get this guy away. Oh, now I'm lit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Foch is still AFK, I believe. Is he AFK? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, not a great game for us, sadly. AFK Foch is spotting for me. True gamer. It's the Yag. Yeah, this is a rough one, unfortunately. Playing the TD spot, good idea, maybe, maybe not. But we had fun with it, and I don't care. I've been called a camper. This is so sad. Ouch. Can we get this kill too? No, we bounced it. GG. We bounced all the shots there, it's all good. Still got it? Apparently I do. I've not been playing too much Blitz recently. I will not lie. But, GG. Foch did 1,000. Was he... Did he shoot it all? No, he was there, I guess. Maybe he showed up right at the end. Okay. Fair enough, my friend. We did top. I don't particularly mind. And we got time for like one more. I like 10v10. I do too. I actually did play a little bit of, 10v10 when it was out. I played the 10v10 tournament as well. It was actually quite challenging. We lost our first round in the 4th tour, and then we did win on the 2nd try. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. It was pretty challenging, just because, you know, there's so many tanks, and there's one map that we just really struggle on, Hellas. I believe we lost, like, so many games in Hellas. It was really tough for us, but it was fun. Okay, I'm being shoved out in the open by this individual. Very cool, thanks for doing that. We can shoot ourselves back up. Very cool. And he's gonna be our scout. We have an AFK. He's not AFK. He just didn't want to move. Fair enough. I don't want to move either. Yeah, where are they? They must be like all over there. Yeah, there we go. Exactly where they are. Which means I'm backing out. This guy's probably gonna want to go for me. Ooh, this is a bad spot. Maybe you can use this position to kind of slow this mouse down a bit. This is actually not a bad spot at all. They're just going to keep pushing this. And we may as well take advantage of it. Yo, the sub from TC. What's up, TC? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you've been well. You've been on the streaming grind so much lately, and I have been very not stream grinding. So that's awesome, dude. It's great to see you. How's your channel been? How's your life? Things doing okay for you? Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Thank you so much for the sub. It's greatly appreciated. Aw, you can't hit me. That's not happening, Ka. You think you jumping can save you? It cannot. I'm just gonna banish you to another plane of existence. I shoot him again? No. So we are going to go in ourselves. A little bit of a launch ski going. I was gonna launch again, but let's take this shot. Might as well. And this should be a good dub here. Get to farm a little bit at the end. Maybe. Actually, it's gonna be challenging to farm because my gun's gonna shoot me back, and then I have to like drive forward again. Nah, it's not too bad. Got a nice couple shots in there. Very nice. Voller, hello, hello, Heretic. What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing well. My voice is struggling a little bit. I'm a little under the weather still, but we'll be good. We will be good. Nice. And we'll get our invite in 2 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to start a new set. Alright. Here we are. 34 people in on YouTube, 16 on Twitch. Not too bad. I was not expecting to get much at all today, just because of the last second of it. So we started the stream at around 8:30. I messaged Tolian at 7:30, so literally an hour before I started stream. I was like, yo Tolian, I'm free after all. I told you I wasn't gonna be, but I am. She responded quickly. For some reason she's awake. No, I know why she's awake. She had to make the teams and stuff, or the groups and all that. So yeah, she was able to help me make it happen, so just made the link last second. And I mentioned this earlier, I was a little bit nervous because I use something called Restream to cover both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I really like Twitch. I would prefer to stream on Twitch, but unfortunately Twitch isn't very well integrated with the Blitz ecosystem, so I have to use YouTube for that, which I'm okay with, you know. I'm getting a lot more growth on YouTube, which is cool. But so I like to stream on both, right? But I use this thing called Restream, and when I opened up the website, it was completely different. I was very nervous that it wasn't going to work properly because I had to figure everything out. I had less than an hour to figure it all out, and it took me some time to look at one of their new help articles and make sure everything was set up properly. And then for some reason, one of my stream links wasn't showing up properly, so it was a little bit stressful, but made it happen. We made it happen. We should be getting our room invite in just a sec here. Oh, I already did. Never mind. Okay. We'll look at that in a minute. For now, I'm just going to pull up the brackets, see how all the other groups are looking right now. So, Group 1, INQ defeated KGBR. We saw 1 picks over Dudes. Group 2, 4 Kings over NV, and Casta over PT2K. And Group 3, GD over JDP. So, all the groups are down to 8 teams. And we can take it from there. I'm going to go ahead and start just chatting now. Just wanted to provide that brief update. I'm going to go ahead and join the room. Gosu 1 pex. I need to go ahead and flip those, so let me do that. And again, this is going to be a best of 5, which I'm happy about. Get to see plenty of sets, or plenty of games today within each set. again in Espanol. This is an English-speaking stream, unfortunately, Mateo. I request that you speak in English if possible, because if people are not speaking in English, then I don't know how to moderate the chat, because I won't be able to understand what everyone's saying. So thank you for your understanding. Anyway, hopefully the sets from here on out will have all the logos, because I do have logos for many of these teams in this group, not all of them. So we'll see, depends on who wins. But I do have Gosu in 1-Pex, so we can go ahead and show them now. Goofy little 1-Pex logo. There's like their team is kind of like a play on Apex, right? Because we're Apex and they use a similar name. It's 1-Pex, and instead of our shark, they use like a little goldfish. Kind of cute. But yeah, taking a look at these teams. 1-Pex we just saw. Gosu, I did watch them play previously. Against Pincer. They actually made grand finals of the qualifier for the day 2. They played against Pincer and they actually brought it to tiebreaker, but were not able to get the win. Pincer did defeat them in that tiebreaker. But we'll see how it goes. I was watching. There was a really weird play that Mark made in one of the games in an IS4. It was the 4th game of the last set and had an easy kill on a T100 and somehow completely messed it up. Hopefully today will be a little bit better. Maybe it looked like he was lagging a little bit. Could kind of tell by the delays in his shots, but hopefully today will be nice and squared up. Both teams are rocking pretty serious lineups. We got MLEs on both teams. We got British Heavies on both teams. Ghost is going to run a T100, but 1-Pex, no light tank for them. Instead, 1-Pex running double VK72. You do tend to see some German super heavies on this map. Oftentimes they run through the middle, try to clog everything up. Sometimes you'll even see them try to drive through the middle and then up the ramps just to kind of be even more of a pain for the other team. So we'll see how they are utilized. Both teams are fielding 7 right off the bat. Very nice. Wasn't expecting to stream tonight. Jumped on YouTube, see you're live. Yeah, it's great to have you, Voller. I wasn't expecting to stream either, so I am happy that my audience is still here. But they haven't forgotten me. Anyway, we got, again, New Bay as the first map. I always like seeing New Bay. I think it's an interesting map and competitive. It's somewhat symmetrical. If you like zoom out, it's kind of symmetrical, but if you zoom in and like look at like the park side, it's very different in other spawns, so it's interesting to see how the spawns determine which way a team is going to go. Anyway, we got New Bay intro. I'm about to get that rolling here. And we can go ahead and get started with the second set of the day, Gosu versus 1-Pex. Here we are with the second set. I realized I forgot to highlight the Gosu team. I previously showed 1-Pex and dudes, but I did not show Gosu just now, so man, I'm tired too. It's just cooked for me today. Hopefully I'll remember to show Gosu, and we can show 1-Pex again for those of you who are just tuning into the stream now. Whereas betting, I don't have a moderator on to help with that. And it's a little difficult for me to manage everything at once by myself, so probably not today, unless a moderator happens to show up. Anyway, looking at both teams, the 1-Pex, primarily A, they'll put a 2 and 5B alone at C. Gosu's going to go for the aggressive park crossing. DK72 spots 2 tanks, puts a shot into one. Bush just sneaks in the C-cap, does get away. Ripper Man and Ripper Girl going to try to hunt him down. K Joseph also putting in the shot. No, they're not going to chase. They're going to stop the base, though. This already grabbed base. That's 2 caps now for Team Gosu. Onepex is going to need to push through. How are they going to do it? They've got their VK-72 still lined up in the middle here. Foggy's still spotted. And here they come. They're not going to be wasting any time. Immediately pushing right in here. Mark, Just G3 have both been identified. Lucido and Arturo, though, just getting spotted right now. And boom, big nukes onto Azra there. K-Joseph taking some hits in the crossing, though. Looks like those VK-72s were lined up to look at the crossing, but now that they've crossed, Azra getting completely nuked. Gosu has really nicely rotated back in, and Onepex is taking their time a little bit. Yep, Azra will die first. Looking at Kaposhta all the way on the other side of the map, he's going to take a while to get into the fight. Onepex has all their other tanks in here, but it's still going to be quite a bit of a challenge if they want to keep everyone alive. G3 is incredibly low. They can get the kill on Arepa and Just G3, and they're actually going to be up tanks now, so looks like not too much of an issue for Kaposhta being a little bit late. While their initiative was lacking for a minute, their focus fire has been quite nice. They've been able to get some low HP tanks. Mark will have the rear of K-Joseph. You know, Onepex did hold on to their hit points quite nicely. Oop, flying through cover there. This game actually quite convincingly favored Onepex. That's a surprise. Not just say that Onepex is doing bad, just like I expected Gosu to bring that back with all of their tanks rotating to the fight. But, no, Onepex held onto their lead quite nicely. And now it's just a 5v1. Mark's going to try to grab bases. Maybe in the famous words of Mr. Nemo, die for time. But I respect Gosu for not giving up. You know, you might as well. As long as you have a tank in it, you have some crazy fighting chance, no matter how small. OG, what's up? Good to see you, Tony. Welcome back to the stream. Did you surprise? Absolutely. Thanks again from Antarctica. Is it cold by you? That sounds fun. We actually got our first snowfall of the year just today. Kind of stuck. Shouldn't say of the year, of the season. The first snowfall that stuck. Very nice. Looks like Mark's gonna hide all the way back here. He spotted Morok. Morok going around the building. He's gonna find Mark. Yep, Mark's been identified. And he'll get a little bit of damage in here because Morok is actually quite ISO, but not too much. Use Foggy to shut that down. Game 1 going to Onepex. Very nice. Have to say it. Gosu, one of the favored teams for this group. Didn't expect it, but Onepex putting off a very nice game 1. We'll see if they can carry that momentum into game 2. Top damage for Morok. They're 4.5 almost. Very nice game for him. 3 kills as well, most on his team. Good stuff. Lacy Fresh is playing this set, it looks like. Alright, I said I wanted to highlight the teams here, so let's go ahead and do that again real quick. Here's the Gosu team led by Mark, and we have Arepa Girl, Just G3, Parcelo, K-Joseph, Eternal, Lucido, Arturo, Arepa Man, and Zero Day. So Arepa Girl, Arepa Man, very nice power couple there. We already highlighted the Onepex team, but briefly can show it again for you here. So big difference in these two teams' win rate seeding. You got 55.4 and let's collect Gosu 65.6. So a 10% difference. I guess that's not the seeding win rate, that's just the overall win rate. But still, by showing that win rate doesn't always matter, right? It's not about your stats, it's about your performance in the game. About your strategy and about your way to fight as a team. And Onepex did it quite well. Held on to their lead all of the game. What's up, Purple Aura? Twitch chat, death compared to YouTube. A little bit. It's also got like half the views, so it's understandable. Oh, hope you're doing well, Purple. Temper's in here. Damn, you should have to wait, I'm so sorry. Me being my mods to allow y'all to gamble. Here's game number 2. Gosu again with a light tank, none for Onepex. You don't often see them on this map, I must say. but they're definitely very usable. It's nice early information. If you play A side, you can either go up top for spotting, or you can go down low, grab a quick A cap.
Let's get this show on the road.
And we'll see how this game goes. Both teams running MLEs, both teams running Super Conks. We're still seeing one VK72 for the 1pex team. Now, Ghost is going to use their T100 for a quick C cap. Not going for information at all, but doesn't matter. The heavy tanks are going to find Morok, put some big shots into him. 5 1pex tanks have been spotted. Gosu has the cap lead. Kaposha is going to step onto B. But Gosu knows that there is no light tank for 1pex, and actually Kaposha does get spotted. They know it's a heavy tank here, so he's out of the fight for a long time. Could be the opportunity that Gosu wants to make a play over on the A side. And they're bringing Mark all the way back quite quickly, perhaps to do that. Getting very aggressive with their Super Conquerors here, and a Repa Man very far forward in the IS-4. Yeah, they're going for focus shots on Azro. And 1pex does not seem adequately prepared for this. They put in big shots into Lucido though, actually, I must say. They bled out Lucido quite a bit, but they're taking bleeds on both Azro and Morok quite heavily, but well, Lucido's getting hit pretty hard, and Floggy might actually be able to put the cross shot in. G3's gonna HP share block Azro from getting across that corner. And he actually does go down there, so good try from Azro. Not able to get the kill though. I was saying how 1pex wasn't prepared, but they were prepared for it. They're actually up on the hit points at the moment. They're just down a tank. They lost Morok as well. Now Mark's going to be in a really nice position to farm the rear of Guillotine and Supernova. He's in a light tank. He can hide really easily, and there's not a whole lot that 1pex is able to do about it. Unless they want to look away from their target, a Repa Man in G3, which it seems like they're doing. So Mark providing a very nice distraction, while Gosu picks up another kill. That one was on Icy Fresh. And now Mark realizing, okay, I got all this HP, I might as well use it. Gets the clear on Guillotine. We'll be able to help kite Supernova while G3 and a Repa Man come on in. And Gosu should have a nice cleanup on top as well, so they will equalize the set at 1-1. Kaposhta missing the kill shot on Arturo there. Super Conqueror not an easy tank to pen in the face of. Nor is the MLE for that matter. Kaposhta does pick up the kill, but he falls, and that's game number 2. Set's tied 1-1. Dang, YouTube stream is still growing. 53 of y'all. Welcome all y'all. DJ, what's up? What do you do for a subscription? I don't know. What do you have in mind? I have no idea. I've never pandered for subs before, so I'm not exactly sure. K Joseph on top with 5.2. Very nice game from him. 2 kills. Someone gave him a heart. Very nice. Very good game there, K Joseph. And again, sets tied 1-1. Castilla is going to be the map for games 3 and 4. Very nice. I enjoy some good Castilla gameplay. Campy map, yes, but makes for some interesting tactics. On a cruise ship in Antarctica. Oh, you're actually there. Oh, that's so cool. That's a fun Thanksgiving trip. You with family, with some friends. What's going on there? That sounds really cool. Wow. I thought you were making some sort of Antarctica joke, like it was freezing by you, but no, you're actually in Antarctica. That sounds really fun. I've never been. I'm not even sure what you would do on a cruise ship in Antarctica. Are you just like on the ship the entire time? Do you actually step foot on the ice at all? How does that work? I'm quite curious actually. It sounds really fun. Anyway, let's check out Castilla here, what strats we've got going on. 1pex will take north, Gosu with south. We're seeing 2 T100s on south spawn. That might be a quick B cap. 1pex rocking the 132-1 and a 50M for mobility. Also a 268. We're seeing a TD this game. Let's introduce Castilla, and afterwards we can take a look at the lineups. is game 3. Are the 200s quick capping B? That is what double light tanks do tend to do on south spawn if they're not splitting. It's B capping. Looks like that's what we're going to see. Because Onepex can have a quick defense setup. 132-1 being used. Highest view range in game. But he is not setting up to spot B quite yet. Now he's in a position to spot B. It is being double capped. Will he get the blind reset? He's not even looking for it. No. So we will see the quick cap from Gosu. Okay, Joseph getting lit crossing into the ramp. Onepex not really damaging him much. Just one shot into him. One into Lucido over in the C corner. But Onepex is taking a couple hits of their own. Guillotine getting shot there. And Onepex will grab A now. Couple tanks are opposing each other over on this side of the map. 2 heavies versus 2 heavies. The rest of the team rotating elsewhere. Gosu's got a E6 to kind of help with up top. Guillotine might struggle to face him alone. Kapost and Fuagi might help out. Life has happened rotating down from up top. 268's playing up top now. No, he's getting himself down. Don't know where he's going to be placed, but it looks like Onepex have found Gosu up top. Is anything to happen on C? Unlikely. But Gosu does have the extra tank locked down there, K. Joseph. Not going to be easy for him to escape without at least getting spotted. Then again, no, it looks like Onepex is just completely rotating away from C. So, he shouldn't have any issues. Mark spotted there. Nice shot from Life has happened. And hit point's pretty close. Both teams have taken 3 or 4 hits. Sorry gamers, my voice is pretty bad right now, I'm not gonna lie. Gosu trying to snipe Guillotine there, not really able to do so. Interesting, both T100s from Gosu playing back a little bit. Arepa's in an interesting little bush here. Don't see it used much, but it's a nice little way to spot the A crossing. Pretty clever. I actually can't remember the last time I've seen this used, if ever. But it's a good spot. I'll have to take note of that. There's a lot of fancy stuff you can do with light tanks. It's quite fun, actually. Mark rotating all the way to C. Looks like Gosu, despite having the cap lead, may go with a C cap attempt. Not sure yet. Right now he's just looking for spots. He does spot Life has happened. Mark did get lit in return for it. But what Mark's spotting run did say is that the heavy tanks are gone. And he can step C most likely without any issues from heavy tank opposition. Very unlikely that Mark will get spotted doing this. And he is going to back into the base. Not sitting in the bush, so an obvious reset would be to shoot the bush. Life has happened, being clever and not shooting in the bush. Shoots right outside of it and hits Mark anyway. So the little reverse logic there. The old double no you. Meant to say reverse psychology. Pretty big brain. I'm sorry gamers, I am very low right now. Okay, Onepex is going for a little bit of a push right in here. Pushing through to B, but Kaposh taking a ton of damage. Activated his reactive to take a little bit of it, but Fuagi getting absolutely nuked. Yeah, you don't want to be leading the charge with your 2 and 5B. That is the last tank you want to get shot in this scenario. That thing has lots of DPM, you want to keep that gun alive, but for some reason, Onepex pushing with the 2 and 5B in front, not HP sharing for it. That's going to be a big problem. He does go down, and they do get the kill on K. Joseph, but it's much too late at this point. The hit point differential is pretty big. Lucido's not in the best position. He actually misses the kill shot. Mark picks it up, though. But we've got a very nice defense set up by Gosu here. They've got A and B. A is being stopped by Arepa. No, sorry, Life has happened, but Arepa is keeping him off of it. The rest of the fight is, of course, still going on over here as we're getting a pickup of his own. Icy Fresh is camping as best he can up top, but it's not really easy for him to be particularly effective. Grandpa Girl is just doing a really good job at killing Life Has Happened. Gosu's completely winning the fight at the B area. Guillotine not even going to be able to get that pickup. Grandpa Girl picking up the kill. Yeah, Icy, unfortunately, I didn't really see how effective he was able to be from that position, but allowed Gosu to pick up a nice Game 3 win there. Man, yeah, my commentary is going to be a little bit more relaxed today than normal. It's not always, like, exciting in the first place, but today in particular I'm going to be very tired, but also trying to save my voice because it's quite stuffy. I'm very congested. So please forgive me for that. I didn't see if Icy Fresh was able to do much in the 268. He put in 2 shots, maybe 3. 2, yeah, not bad. He did get a kill. I guess I should have noticed that at least, but yeah, Foggy leading the charge in a 2 and 5B. That's an unfortunate way to order your tanks. Hey, Gosu's up 2-1 now. Eventually last game, and now Gosu has the North spawn, which, in my opinion, in the opinion of many, is an easier spawn to play from. So you have control over all 3 bases. Very easy A from North. You have the ability to reset B if you set the tanks appropriately, although the double light tank B cap from South can sometimes counter that. And then C, both teams have very good vision over, and it's not easy to cap that base. Is everyone using the M4? I'm not sure. The reason is because it's got a ton of HP, it's relatively mobile, and it has reactive, so it's an extremely durable tank that can move. So having the ability to push with those tanks and use them as HP soaks, as well as being able to hold a push, just generally being able to survive a lot. So the reason I was criticizing Onepex for leading the charge with the 2 and 5B is because you want the MLEs to soak the hits, because the gun isn't that good on the MLEs, and then if you allow them to soak the hits, then you can follow them with the 2 and 5Bs that deal a lot of damage. What's up, Yaha? Welcome to the stream. And Rose, hello. Didn't announce any stream in Wargaming page. Yeah, Rose, I literally last second was able to stream this. Was not planning to. But my family, which was here for Thanksgiving, left today, which I was not expecting them to do. So literally just a last second, okay, yes, I can stream type thing. So I'm not surprised that they didn't announce it. Interesting, is this a double cross into the ramps here? Triple cross? I don't know if I've seen a triple cross here before, but they were looking to catch out somebody from Gosu over here, and they're not going to find anything. Opposed to preemptively using that reactive in case he took some hits while crossing, but doesn't. Onepex is taking a lot of positioning over on this side of the map. Foggy, though, bleeding again in the 2 and 5B. Very unfortunate, and despite grabbing all of this room, Onepex still getting a reset on the C base. Looks like it is the double light tank up top causing those issues. Now, Mark's not quite up top, but Arepa Girl is. And having this nice view range, makes sense why both teams placed this tank up here. Floggy now getting lit. Yeah, this is not good for Onepex. Their positioning is quite poor, with Floggy bleeding a little bit. Way too much, I should say. Not just a little bit, but a lot. And Emily's might just be a little bit too tall to use this position effectively. Yeah, dead goes Foggy. But like Azra's position, Supernova's position, this thing's just so tall, it's kind of hard to fit all of them back here. We got a 50M in the mix as well now. And yeah, Onepex has bled like a third of their HP. Gosu's taken 2 hits. Things are just not good for Onepex. They were looking for some sort of tricky strat here, but whatever it was, it did not quite work out. They'll put another shot into G3, but it's not going to be easy to access him. He's got K. Joseph in front of him. Arepa twins are kind of covering from the side. Arturo's here as well. And this one Pex is pretty boxed right now, Mark in the back as well. Yeah, so they're going to go for their pushes with their reactive armor and stuff, but Guillotine got lit on fire. He can barely even move at this point. He's dead. And yeah, this game not even close to being close. I didn't even notice that Gosu had an STB this whole time as well. They could have won the 6v7 without that STB. Very impressive game from them. They took very good advantage of one Pex. And as much as I said I'm impressed with what Gosu did, really I should be saying I'm more like, what the hell did one Pex just do? Like, that was just such weird stress. And I guess I support creativity, right, in doing something interesting. I just did not understand the rationale of any of their decisions in this game. Anyway, it is a 6v3, Icy Fresh, likely to go down very momentarily. Down goes Kaposhta, down goes Life Has Happened. And unfortunately for one Pex, despite leading off with a very nice game 1, they have been eliminated from Blitz Masters Legends 2 in North America. So congrats to them for winning their first set, but this is the end of their run. Better luck next season. Gosu survives. Guess they woke up after that first game and decided, you know what, no messing around, we're just gonna get down to business. Mark on top with 3,500 almost. Very nice game. There we go. That is the second set of the day done out of 4. Schism, welcome to the stream. Tony says, bucket list cruise with the wife, 35 days. Oh, wow. Oh, so you're just going everywhere. Oh, okay. I see. That's pretty fun. Very nice. You don't actually step foot on. Okay, so it's just like you're driving around it. That's really fun, though. Sounds like a great experience. If you are comfortable sharing pictures of your trip, I would be very interested to see them. That sounds like a blast. I did a little bit of traveling myself this year, but not nearly like that. I went to Denver, Colorado, which was fun this summer, and then I went to Europe for the first time just actually last week. But other than that, not nearly as much as that. That sounds like a blast. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the tournament website. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the brackets, see if all the other sets are done yet. Looks like most of them are. Group 1 sets are done at least. So we can take a look. So group 1, Kitten over INQ, Cabro over Clary. Cabro has a couple Apex players, I believe. Gosu over 1Pex, as we saw, and 7 Rats over Moon. So these are all 3-0s except for this set that we watched. So Gosu 7 Rats is next. I do have both of those logos, so that's pretty good. DFM over 4 Kings, iZone over Hated, Tensum over Casta, Purple over Rose. Cool. No upsets here. I guess I didn't look at iZone or Hated. I don't know how good their teams are right now. I believe iZone is backup 11 team, but I'm not sure. Anyway, other group. 322 and GD are still playing. Toma over EVG. 50AO and Fake Origin still playing, and Ebony beat SV. Alright, so still 2 sets in this group. Other than that, they're all done. Just like that. Next set is Gosu 7 Rats, so I'll go ahead and get that set up. I'm going to back to the game scene, I suppose. Just want to check out when this set is. Don't know how much time we're going to have to actually play any games. It's probably going to be soon. 21. We have a little time. That was going to be quicker. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a longer stream today then. There's about a 15-minute gap between these last sets. Okay. So the last set's probably going to start at like 11:10. All right. Guess we just play Gravity. Yeah, might as well. Man, I am feeling kind of crappy right now. We'll keep going though. Gotta push for the streams, but might not talk too much. In between sets. Rest the voice a bit. Play the grill this time. H. Didn't expect to get lit. Try to sneak that. Up to 60 on YouTube. What is up, everyone? Looks like there is still a desire for North American tournament streams after all, and I'm happy to provide. Oh, hopefully I don't get nuked cross map for getting stuck there. This guy's stuck in the air. Can we snap something? No. To know where their Hori is. Good. I can 4 move on when there are 3 groups. 4 from each group. If you mean 4 people move on today, no, only 3 move on today. So 5 teams from top 8 have already been decided, and this will decide the last 3. If that was your question, sliced cheese. Yeah, fire did some damage there. Don't know if that did any damage. That went very far left to where I was aiming, so it might have just tracked him. But if he's on around 700 HP, there you go. We hit him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. One more. That's probably all we'll get. Solid game. Welcome to the stream, Hammers. Good to have you. Yeah, sliced cheese. So 5 teams from top 8 were decided on Wednesday. There were 5 groups where their winner moved on. And so today there will be 3 groups where their winner moves on. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday. You too, Carl. Didn't do much for Black Friday, I'll admit. Didn't even really get anything from the Steam sale. There's a big Steam sale going on until December 4th, but the thing that I want, the one thing that I want, is not on sale, which is the Elden Ring DLC. I've beaten Elden Ring. I've did pretty much everything you can do in the base game, except I haven't gotten all the endings. But waiting for that DLC to come out. Let's go back to the leopard. Leopard's fun. Why did I get pinged? What is it carrying? People are just spamming gifs in Apex general chat. Very cool. What? Awkward. I don't know if I spotted him there or someone else. That was funny. Rip this guy. There's 7, bud. Where'd that go? I don't know. That's half his HP gone. There's Shannon's showing up. Well, try to sneak that. That shot did not go R1. He's looking for me, Mr. Edwin Rommel. Yeah, now that he's out of here, we can just send it. Oh my goodness. Nice shot by that E3. I'll give it up. And now I'm stuck. A little awkward. Thankfully, teammate bailed me out there. I could have taken another nasty hit. I'm not able to get any damage in there. It's all good. Play with no fog at all? Oh, that's correct, Adamar. I think the game looks a lot better with no fog, personally. I think the colors are nicer. There is a distinct competitive advantage in that you can see a lot further. Like, it's very objectively better from a gameplay perspective, like giving yourself an advantage, because if fog is on, you can't necessarily see across the map. When you turn fog off, you can see as far as you want, which is quite nice. Colors look different, maybe it's because you're playing PC. It is because of the fog. I would recommend anybody who's playing this game to set their fog to ultra low. I think it's the best way to play the game. Something that I learned when I first joined a top clan, Pramo. Something that I had never done before, but when I joined Pramo, there were people doing that, so it was a nice little thing I learned. And I've been doing it ever since, so like almost 8 years at this point. Dang. That VK Center just got full health. The mouse took like 1,000 damage. Yeah. People think the German super heavies are heavy, but unless you're playing the mouse, you're not going to be surviving those kind of rams. We got a 140 down there. Shared a missile as well. Let's help him out a little bit. If we can even. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, their team is here after all. Yeah, we can get something going here. Let's do that. I missed. That hurts. Oh, I'm just screwed now. Yeah, GG. Me missing that shot killed me. GG. I would not have been launched nearly as far if I had hit the Sheridan there. Rip Bozo. I did one shot of damage. Let's go. I'll just switch to the 121B, the other tank with OP shell velocity. Doesn't have Ret Cal though. Bit of a bummer. Yeah, my humble opinion, no fog, clearly the best way to play. I don't know if it has any performance, I guess effects. I don't know if there's any effects on performance. What's up, Immortal? Welcome, welcome. Hope you are well. We'll play frontline since we're in a tank that has reasonable armor. Even though, in gravity, it's pretty much just getting nuked from the sky. Which is likely. Every time I shoot, the tank goes flying. Job for us spotting that guy out there a little bit. Can you shoot the project? Yes, we can. We're having a reasonably nice little game for ourselves so far. Still before it shows up. E6 is dead. This guy's trying to jump a game on us. We'll just get Artie safe. Clearly we have to deal with the tanks that are behind. But our team has cleaned up the other side very nicely, so I don't expect this to be too much of an issue. Peek a little bit, just a little bit. Thank you. Get out of my game. Even if you're not dead, you're away from me. So I'm happy. Okay, nice shot, bud. That's all you're getting, though. Nice. Goodbye, Sheridan. He tried. He tried. I respect the effort. Nice. Was your IGN back when you were Pramo? The same as it is now, _34. It was a long time ago, though. And I wasn't in it for that long. Because I was on a competitive team, which then broke off in 2 different clans. So my history with Pramo wasn't the longest. And I wasn't nearly as good of a player as I am now, either. But I was there from, let's see, about September 2017. I was part of the Purple family as well, so I joined and left a couple times. So technically, I guess my involvement was from May to November of 2017, so about 6 months. But this is my username, _34. I've never changed it. Don't plan to. Nice little game there. Now, the set started at 22, correct? Do I have time to play another? No, let's just chill. Got 150k credits, did I see there? Not bad. Let's just go ahead and refresh the tournament website one more time. Group 3 we hadn't finished. Okay. Ooh, some good results here. Let's go ahead and share them. So the sets that had not finished were 3-2-2 over GD, which is a 3-1. And we saw Tomo over EVG. 50A defeated X 3-2. This set we had not seen. So this is a tiebreaker. So X must have been a good team. I kind of want to check them out. We saw this. So 4 teams left per group. I would like to see that X team because I've never heard of them before. So first let's switch to a light tank. Let's switch to the British one, I guess, since that's what we've been running. And yeah, this team never heard of them before. Recognize the username of Starkiller. That's it. I don't recognize another username on this list. Maybe Legendary Wraith. Even then, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I've seen them around. Old time player too. Played comp even back in the day on Dash AFK, which was a good team back then. One of OG. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy's been playing for a long time. Playing with Romhel, the legend. Yeah, okay. He's got a good comp history. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just didn't recognize these guys, but solid. Gave 50A run for their money. I know these guys are pretty good. You got a couple Apex players, Lifty and Shifty. Solid. Alright, we'll get our invite in like a minute here. Yep. A minute, more like a second. Nice Dead Mouse emote. I am a fan of the new Dead Mouse collab. I think this song is really cool. Really good song. Go ahead and hide the screen as we go ahead and set this up. Go through 7 rats. I am tired. And unwell. That's a fun mix. Maybe not the best for a tournament stream, but it is what it is, right? If you guys want to watch the content, you're gonna have to put up with the shitty streamer. Reminder, guys, I am giving away battle passes and fan containers in my Discord, so if you guys would like to join, you can actually see the link right there. That is the link to join my Discord. But if you need something more clickable, it's in my YouTube video description, and it's in my Twitch chat if you do !Discord. So you can go ahead and get that all set up for yourself. There I have a giveaway channel, and you can press the button in the messages to enter giveaways for both a December Battle Pass, and you can also enter the giveaway for fan containers. I'm giving away 2 fan containers to 2 people, so 4 total, as well as 2 battle passes. If you win a battle pass, I ask that you not enter any more battle pass giveaways in the future, because we will be doing more of these. But you can win as many fan containers as you want. I do not care. Just try not to take multiple battle passes, because it would be nice to spread that all love around. And there you go, 3 minutes left. We can go ahead and set things up. 7 Rats team has not yet entered the room. Goes to starting to. But I guess briefly I should introduce the teams that are watching. So 7 Rats, which we have not watched yet for this stream. We got Ghost X, the captain, as well as Fruitalicious, K911, Blue Eyed Soul, Ghost X, Platter Rules, Mini Bear, Choo Choo, Yishuan, and Liberty Walk, which is Flumo, Apex member. A solid lineup for this team. Actually, I like this roster change. It's actually quite different from the previous one. If we look at tournament history and we look at BML1, Half of this team is not even here anymore. Kujis, Kenobi, Lily is not there. Plus, I don't think is there. I don't think Exovert. Yeah, no Exovert. So half this roster is new, but I am a fan of their new pickups. We'll see how well this team does compared to the other one. Gonna have a tough time getting into top 8 because they got a pretty big bracket ahead of them, but they can still do it. I already watched Gosu, but we'll show them again. They've got a pretty good lineup themselves, so let's Gosu. So since doing that, both teams are now in. Very nice. The first game is Desert Sands. Okay, another best of 5. And we're already seeing an interesting lineup from 7 Rats. We did see a 2-6 set used by one Pexon Castilla. I kind of understand that pick, right? But here on Desert Sands, it's very telegraphed. There's only 2 places that tank can be. Okay, no, they're not actually using it. Alright, thank goodness. I'm going to say, you're either on the rails or you're in that corner. There's no other spot to use it. But they are not using that tank after all. Very simple lineup with 5 MLEs. 50M, 2 and 5. Fair enough. Stinky, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're doing well, my man. And Breeze, mine was pretty good. Had family come in from out of state. Don't get to see them too often, so it was nice. Pretty much we just see them for Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's usually it. They come here for Thanksgiving, we go there for Christmas every year. And other than that, it just depends, I guess, on what's going on, but I had fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce Desert Sands. Which we can do next. Yeah, one of my favorite Thanksgiving tradition is every Thanksgiving morning at 9:30. A bunch of family friends. We have this huge 2-hand touch football thing going on. So we usually get like 50 guys out there or so, guys, kids, and have like a huge 2-hand touch football thing going on. It's pretty fun. We usually get like 6 teams going. We have like a bunch of hats that we put into a bag with different colors. So you just draw a random hat, which makes your teams. It's just a lot of fun. So we usually play 2 or 3 games. Anyway, let's go ahead and focus on the games here. We looked at the 7 Rats team, did not look at the Gosu team. They're rocking 350. I'm just playing very heavily in A. We have a 200 as well. 7 Rats pushing across with a couple of their tanks and then through with a couple more. But actually Gosu did a very good job of bleeding out those 7 Rats tanks. The hit points are still in their favor, of course, because they're quite heavy. But Gosu is now going with the counter push right through the middle, and they're going to have the rear of Blue-Eyed Soul and Ghost X here with several tanks, and Gosu is immediately countering right into them. 7 Rats going to have to get themselves involved quite quickly, which they will do. They're going to go for those medium tanks. But Blue-Eyed Soul will go down, but Mark going for the ram, a little bit of a suicide play there. A kamikaze, if you will. But Gosu have gotten 2 kills quite quickly. Make that 3. They have really good focus fire. Now very good rotation back into the middle. 7 Rats just wasn't quite ready for it. They lost both of their middle tanks. Even K. Joseph, the low HP tank for Gosu, is relatively fine here. I'll take one more hit from Fruity now. They'll bounce each other. But yeah, K. Joseph should be fine here. He's got support from G3. And just like that, very quick game 1 here. Going to be about 2 minutes long. Good tracking shot from Arepa. Not that it really makes a difference at this point. Liberty Walk's dead. But yeah, Gosu had a really good reaction with the counter push through the middle. And the rest of 7 Rats tanks weren't quite there to do anything about it. So Gosu takes game 1. Very nice. Yeah, 3.9k for Arepa, man. Basically 4k. Very well done. 2 and 5 Bs for Gosu put in some good work that game. 50 Ms took original ground. and helped with the counter push. Very good. Game 2, same map, different spawns. Subversion Disaster, hello. Were you in 5-0 first and then Sparta for some time? Yeah. You basically walked me through my whole clan history. So I started out in 501. The day that clans dropped, I was in 501. I stayed in that family for 2 years. Then I went to the Pramo family. Then Pramo comp team broke off into Unique. And then after Unique, I went to Sparta. And then after Sparta, I retired for a couple years. Then in 2020, when COVID hit, I needed something to do, so I got back into Blitz and joined Pincer, which moved into Apex. So really, I've been a part of 5 clan families my whole life. Went from 501 to Pramo to Unique to Sparta to Pincer / Apex. It's been the whole clan history. I don't really move clans around a lot. I like to stick with where I'm at. I've been in the Pincer family for 4 years at this point, so I don't move around often. And I know, Russian, you were in Weak for a while before what you're in now, which is another good family. Weak was an old clan as well. I forget if you were anywhere before Weak though. Anyway, we'll go ahead and game 2 going here. Again, Ghosty with lots of 50Ms. Sorry, slightly distracted. Okay, here we go. Game number 2. Let's lock in here. And again, yeah, it goes to a 350Ms and a T100. We went 2 and 5B this time. Interestingly, 7 Rats crossing with the 2 and 5Bs, but nothing else. Those tanks are going to be holding the back here. Very clearly dug in, while the rest of 7 Rats is pushing in through B and C. Now, Ghosty could take initiative here and just completely YOLO. That looks like it's exactly what they're going to do. Is just send those 350Ms at Platter Ghost X. The shots need to be getting hit here, right? 2 and 5Bs are extremely easy to pen. They've got very big track wheels. K Joseph getting completely nuked there. Uh-oh. He's going to back out. So 7 Rats is here to support, but Ghosty's actually in pretty good positioning with those 50Ms to not get too exposed. And they actually should be able to kill Platter here. Rest of 7 Rats coming in through the middle, but Gosu's got pretty good lockdown on them. And just like that, yeah, both the 2 and 5Bs are dead. Gosu with a very nice push. And 7 Rats not able to support adequately. Both Fruitalicious and Blue-Eyed Soul are just kind of hiding in the back here. And that means that just one by one, 7 Rats is going to lose all their tanks. It's not looking too good for them. Gosu able to hold on quite nicely. K Joseph will go down. Chicho's full HP, but down goes Blue-Eyed Soul, down goes Liberty Walk. Gosu has a great push into Fruity here. And yeah, that's basically game at this point, right? Interesting split decision there from 7 Rats. You expect if you're going to put an anchor tank down there, it's going to be something that's survivable. But they're putting their softest heavy tanks there. Really, their softest tanks on their team went into the edge there. And yes, they're good at dealing damage, right? But if your goal is to anchor down, you have to put something durable there too. And they just didn't have anything durable. So really good initiative from Gosu pushing with those 50Ms. They all did quite well in the damage. And they're up 2-0. Just like that, 7 Rats, a team that made top 8 last season, is one game away from being knocked out of Blitz Masters Legends 2. Which is tough. Not great. I must admit, not great. But they're not out of it yet, of course. They have a chance of bringing it back. But not going to be easy. No, Gosu is a good team of themselves. They've made top 8 before. I forget if they're top 8 Blitzmasters Legends 1 or not. I need to double check this. Top 8. Were they top 8? Yeah, they were top 8 last season. They were. I'm going crazy. Both of the teams were top 8 last season. So, this is a big fight. I forget who won if they played at all last season. It's been a while, guys. It's been like a month. Deep on some 3 in a row. Yeah, that's tough. Happened to old Pramo? Just, they kind of died. You know, players don't play no more. Their comp team, many of their members moved on to Origin, like Tanner, Sierra, Cora, moved on to Origin. And the comp team just kind of stopped playing. Anyway, 10 seconds left till our next map here. It's going to be Oasis. Let me get that set up. And yeah, Sunright's going to have to win both of these games just for a chance at moving on, but not going to be easy against Gosu. We'll see how it goes. It was weird. Pramo had like a bit of a revival, because when the reason that my comp team split off of Pramo is because the rest of the clan was completely dead. No one else was doing anything at all. We didn't have any support that we wanted. And as soon as we left from Pramo, a bunch of their players revived, including Fatness, who was a player that we tried getting on our comp team, but he was dead at the time. And then we left the clan, and then he revived like very quickly after, which was actually quite funny how that worked out. So we just kind of missed each other there in the clan. Because we were technically clanmates, but he was not active while I was there, so just missed each other. Arepa Girl and Fruity spotting each other in the center here on C. Both teams mostly going towards AB though, makes sense, that's kind of where you do tend to go. 7 Rats with 2 IS4s, they're actually taking a very aggressive position here. It's a position that you can take, it's very punishable, it's a risky and punishable play, but I don't think Gosu is very set up to punish it, so 7 Rats will have really nice map control on this side of the map. They're going to quickly grab B, I don't think anyone from Gosu can stop them in time. Mark was looking for something with the Kronvon, couldn't find it. And they're stepping A as well with Yishuan. And it looks like Sunrise is going to back up with that now. Interesting, okay. They're just going to take their bases and back up. Ghost X is not going to have an easy time getting out of B. It's kind of how it goes. Once you step in B, you kind of got to anchor down. And a very awkward peek from Ghost X, I gotta say. Does not work out in his favor, but he's just trying to get himself out of the hot spot right now. Fruity and Arepa Girl are having a little bit of a light tank 1v1. Arepa Girl, a Apex player. On an alt account, of course, for that seeding, but still. At the moment, Fruity looking like the slightly better tank in the 1v1. Someone took a shot and missed. Someone from 7 Rats. Arepa with a high roll could get the kill. No, actually, no, not even a high roll could do it. And Fruity will get the kill there. So good light tank 1v1 from 7 Rats. They have the cap lead, they have a tank lead. Mark is going to chase Fruity down, though. He's not going to survive either way. Doesn't make a diff. But what it does is it brings a heavy tank from Gosu completely out of the fight. So that's actually quite good for 7 Rats, who now have initiative. You can see if we pull up the mini-map here. You know, we've got a tank from Gosu completely out of the fight. All of 7 Rats is ready for this. They've pushed Arepa man quite well. The Arepa pair go down quite quickly. G3 will follow. While the hit points aren't terribly far apart from either team, just the focus fire from 7 Rats is quite nice. Their initiative right here. Most of those hit points are on Mark himself, who hasn't even joined the fight yet. He will be able to help pick out Mr. Ghost X here, but as long as he puts in another shot, which he does, and you try to run away from Mark, they won't be able to. Ooh, missed shot there from Mark. He does get the clear, but 7 Rats has already pushed quite nicely through. They should have Arturo here momentarily. They're just going to wait for Blue-Eyed Soul. He has plenty of hit points to take the damage. Ishwana would prefer not to in this case. Actually, those 2 IS4s themselves are enough to deal with Arturo, so it'd be smart for Ishwana to look elsewhere, which he will. He's going to help out Liberty and Choo Choo, who are all quite low themselves. Now, Gosu did stop the A base. They're going to stop, or they've already stopped B. They are stopping A, but still not going to be an easy win. They did pick up Ishwan. Can they sneak kill on Choo Choo? That would be quite good, but Mark not able to look at Platter or Blue Eye, who are behind him. Sneak the kill on Liberty? No, doesn't roll high enough with that reactive. He'll get the kill in the second shot. It's now a 2v2, but the hit points are just too insurmountable for Gosu most likely here. Unless they can somehow get the kill on Blue-Eyed Soul, which Mark may be able to, but he'd still then have to deal with Platter Rules, who is more healthy than a full Crown Von clip would afford. So, there we go. 7 Rats do put themselves on the board there. They're still alive in the tournament. Winning that light tank 1v1 was actually very consequential in that game because it completely pulled Mark out of the battle, which is very important. So, Fruity kind of redeeming himself from the unfortunate last game that he had, but it is what it is. K. Joseph, 4.5k in the IS4, but it was not quite enough for the team. Very good stuff from 7 Rats. And spawn swap on Oasis. There is a very realistic chance that you can see come back here. Gosu took considered tiebreaker, no surprise if they win. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But Pincer also wasn't playing the best. Although really in general, you can kind of say that about them a lot recently. I think they've been underperforming compared to their individual team members. Like there's enough experience on that team to make top 4 without a problem, but they're still struggling with it. Should have Void, that's right, you were at Void and then Purple. Grim for a month, okay. And DD for a bit. If you count that. I don't count if you joined for like a day, because I joined one clan for a quick tournament just for like a day because it was a clan tournament and mine wasn't running one. I wouldn't really count that personally, but that's fair. Tired for 2 years, understandable. Very understandable. Hard to stick around with this game for a long time, man. I totally get it. What's up, Antonio? You don't lineups for both teams. This time 7 Rats with double 50M. Arepa Girl is going to have to be a little careful. Other than that, solid tanks. Let's go ahead and get it. Game 4. Gosu wins this, they move on. 7 Rats has a chance to force a tiebreaker. Reminder gamers, if you guys want to win a December Battle Pass or some fan containers, join my Discord. There's a giveaway going on. And just check the giveaway channel to enter. Sinner is actually committing more towards C this time around. Fair enough, fair enough. The 50Ms, we're probably going to try to catch Arepa Girl, who is not playing in the C area. Instead, going to do a little bit of spotting for AB. I thought maybe he was going to sit in that little bush there, but nope, driving away. Very predictable that 7 Rats would at least send their 50Ms to be aggressive over here. Gosu's not going for a B grab, though. Instead, looking to blind reset C, they don't get it. They will take A little bit slow. If you're 7 Rats here, you're just trying to set up the B defense. Choo Choo actually getting spotted there by Arepa Girl. Very nice. And so 7 Rats completely has the Dunes area on lock. But Gosu has a very nice fortress set up in the town. And once they step B, then 7 Rats is going to have to put a lot of resources into making sure that it is not grabbed. And if it is grabbed, they're going to have to formulate some sort of push into the town. But at the moment, they don't have to do anything, because they do have the cap lead. Just got to pray that Gosu is not able to step B. A little bit of movement going around for Gosu, but 7 Rats is mostly set up in the back here. You got 2 and 5Bs 50Ms. I guess they're making a move as well. They're rotating towards their own spawn. Rip on Platter are kind of spotting themselves a little bit here. Seven Rats looking for shots on a Repa, but not able to get more than just the one. But yeah, most of the Seven Rats are just so far back. Maybe to avoid getting spotted so they can farm. Maybe just so they can rotate without getting lit. But they will need to move up eventually just so that they can keep B from being grabbed. Blitz in a position that can kind of get some crossfire into B. Platter a little bit further forward to just kind of prevent any tanks from driving forward enough to spot Blue-Eyed Soul, although G3 still probably could. If he wanted to peek up a little bit more. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. It would be tight. Lucido is spotted where he's at. He's going to definitely be the tank that steps on the B when he needs to. So Ghost X getting that nice proxy spot is pretty good info for the Seven Rats team. They know where to expect the B step from. If it's not a Repa Girl, which, again, I don't think you should put a tank there that's very soft. You need a tank that can dig down and sit in there, because once you get in B, you're not getting out. So to lock your most mobile tank there would not be a very good idea in my opinion. Did Lucido take a hit there? Did I see that properly? Maybe it was Platter. You don't want to be bleeding if you're the tank that steps B. And let's look at things from the perspective of Seven Rats. Yeah, Gosu's pretty much set up as a fortress, so I had to yawn there a little bit. Hey, Joseph does take a hit. He's actually going to be the tank stepping B. Gets tracked. But he's going to take some hits for it. Repa Man and Mark going to try to put some covering fire into Ghost X, but K. Joseph is getting reset from Yishuan on the right. Arturo and Repa are going to try to put some pressure on, and Ghost X taking lots of damage there. That actually might be what Gosu needs to grab the base. Yishuan looking for the reset. Ooh, gets it right at the last second. But Ghost X gets picked anyway, so Gosu actually has the cap lead. They don't technically need to grab B. Although at this point they might as well, right? Choo Choo getting nuked hard. That just puts even more pressure. 925 cap points, 935, 945. They should lose G3 here in a moment, but 955, 965. Oh man, it's so much pressure. They lose G3, but now they kill Fruity and it should be a win here. Lucido should have it. Lucido misses it, 975, 985, gets the kill anyway. If he didn't get that kill, Seven Rats killing Mark could have sent the game the other way, but no. Gosu does get the win there, eliminating Seven Rats. And yeah, very nicely done from Gosu. Had a good defense set up there. Seven Rats tried a little bit to defend B, but in general it's just so much harder to fight from the C side because of the fact that the other team gets 2 caps. A lot easier. I'm not sure what I would have done differently if I were Seven Rats fighting from C. Probably just try to initialize a push rather than just defend B. Because defending B only works for so long, and yeah, Ghost X ended up getting picked for it, so. Well played to Gosu. They did a really nice job. Mark not having the best game there, and he's getting thumbs down probably by his teammates. It's funny, but hey. He led the team to a nice win. Gosu is going to move on. Let's see who else moved on. Heretic, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, just pulling up the website for the refresh real quick. One moment. All right, here we are. And it looks like Kitten defeated Cabro 3-0. So it's going to be Kitten Gosu to see who moves on to top 8. Kitten is still yet to make a top 8. They've been trying for a few seasons now under a couple different tags. They were under Nox last season. But they'll be playing Gosu, so they could deny Gosu a repeat top 8. Seven Rats and Cabro for 3rd. In this group, DFM Purple 3-1 over Tensum, very nice. DFM beats iZone 3-0. It's DFM Purple. This is big because Again, DFM has made top 8, top 4 past 2 seasons. Purple has not made top 8 in either of those, so it could be their chance to step back into it over DFM. This would be a good match to stream, but unfortunately, we don't have any more streamers. And 322 Toma still going on. Evany already in the finals. Evany, probably the favored team to win this group because they made top 8 last season. Maybe last 2, I don't remember. That's basically a Lev, so they're a solid team. They've made top 3 before. It's not really the same people, but still. So once again, we're waiting on the 322 set to see how things are going, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. Are you able to spec like that? Yeah, PC gets access to free cam. You press the C key to enter free cam. What's up, Moons? What's up, Lucky? What's up, Economics? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright. Just like that. I guess we can back to this scene. We can chill out for now. Blue-eyed Slim. So, let's check the tournament room. See when the last match is. It's at 11:10. Yep, as I expected, 50 minutes after the beginning of the set before. So we've got like 20 minutes until the invite comes out. So more gravity, yay! Again, not the biggest fan of this mode. It's fun for a little bit, but it gets repetitive. So you know what? Let's shake it up. Let's not be repetitive ourselves. Let's play something interesting. Let's play the mouse. Let's have some fun. Let's ram some shit. Not an easy playstyle, mind you, with all the other tanks having the ability to jump. But still, you know, let's make it interesting. And turn off our gold booster because we don't need to jump. Or our cooldown booster. Yeah, I'm so stuffed up. Interesting. I don't hold the entire map like that. Yeah, very spread out, and you can only hold B for so long. It's not possible to hold it forever. So not their best showing, that's for sure. I would fully agree with you on that. Alright, we are sending this man. Inshallah. Inshallah, brothers. The Super Conquer. Inshallah, brother. Inshallah. Oh! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got nuked. I'm gonna die for that. But that was worth it. That was fun. Now we can hold here. He's saying fall back. Now I will relax. I'm getting Rhino pushed. Rip Bozo. It was fun though. We got a very nice ram into the Super Conk. And I guess that's part of the thing with these game modes, right? Is you have to make your own fun with it. If you're just sweating everything out, sometimes it can get pretty boring. So you gotta make your own fun. Just like that, we will move on to the next one. What's up, Slick? Welcome to the stream. We'll go back to Gorilla now. No, let's go Yag. Play like an aggressive jumper. Alright, let's get it. A couple Yags on their team. Looks like most of our team's coming up here. We have an AFK Kron, but that is what it is. Just spam ping him until he moves. He won't move. He's AFK. He's just not playing a video game. I forgot to, what's it called? Rebind my... jump, my cooldown booster. Ground one's awake now, that's nice. It's a little late. He's stuck down there and he will not survive. This team in general is not looking too hot. We got a soft Grill playing frontline for some reason. Not frontline, but he's peeking. He's just gonna die. Terrible shot. What is their Yag doing up there? Nice little position that he's in. That Grill's dead, no surprise. He's having a bit of a rough time. Did not get any shot in with that jump. Concept's not doing too hot, nor is our Crown. It is what it is. Should probably be using my tungsten at some point. I'm just not used to having tungsten on a tank like this. It's very strange. So unfortunate that I have to waste a shell on something like the Foch. It didn't even hit. Okay. Very nice. We'll just jump on this man. Let's do it. Very cool. What's up, Mammoth? Welcome to the stream. We still got a little more time. Let's go Moss again, inshallah. Restream is giving me an ad for some reason. Let me check if I have a kitten logo. I don't know if I do. I do. Okay. We're good. Alright. You know exactly what we're doing. Their mouse are probably doing it too. So we must as well. It is gravity mode, who cares? Inshallah. Another 4K5 is there. Oh, they're all camping. They're cringers. They're cringers. Just run into the rock. Shot complete with. It's all good. I do not care. Don't know where that shot went either. I'll be real with you. W. Maybe we survive this. Oh, that guy got me. Nice shot. You tried. You don't have to think too hard. It is just about sending it. Go back to the Yag. Yeah, it's pretty chill, very nice. Sarah, is this the same Sarah from Blitz Official, aka from Kitten, aka who tried raiding my server? Is this the same person? Is this a different Sarah than the one I interacted with yesterday? Because if it's the same one, I want you to be aware that I know, which is exactly why I pinged Frost yesterday, because I know what you were planning to do to me. With this HE. No. Dang. Forgot to put the gold booster on again. What is the rest of my team doing? The rest of my team has been flanking around the map this entire time and has not actually run into the enemy team yet. Unfortunate. Hello, Dr. Blue. I don't know what you were planning to get out of that, but hopefully it was better than that. You spot that or nah? Yes. Nice. How's the rest of my team doing? Not great. Sorry, Dr. Blue. You called me a bad boy. I feel bad now. So, Sticks? I'm doing alright, man. Stream's going pretty well. I'd say it's entertaining. Not gonna be easy to hit the T-22. That tank is just very troll. But we can deal with the Sheridan. Nah. Nah. Do a little bit of trolling. And you can try to jump and hide, but I'm not gonna fire. He's gonna want to jump right now. And I back up a little bit. And he's made himself a nice free target for me. As long as we just don't mess up the aim. Here we go. It would have been hilarious if I said, well, we don't mess up the aim, and then the shot just completely blanks. That would have been pretty funny, actually. It's all good, though. I get a ram kill on this T-22. One of these guys, we can do it. Inshallah, brothers. Yes, come E3, come. No! It's okay, T-22? Damn it. I'm quite sad, actually. T-22 is mad. Three did not connect. Yo, let me land on him. Yeah. Nice. Yo, can I catch him? Yo! I caught him. Let's go. I had a nice little hat. Alright, we got 10 minutes. 5 minutes until our invite. We can play another. As long as we just don't take too long. So we'll play something quick like the mouse. We won on Castilla, by the way. You're welcome, gamers. I carried. Inshallah. Stream chat. Rachel. Yep, next second is starting 10 minutes, so we're gonna make this game quick and we're gonna get right to it, guys. Last set of the night. We've been spotted. We don't care. We're sending it anyway. There's tanks. Here's tank. He doesn't know. He knows. Alright, I got penned. I respect that. Good shot, buddy. Missiles are not very easy to pen. Dang. I'm so hoping to sneak one into him. Oh, hello 183. I hate 183 players. You get to get shot. I do not hide my dislike for 183 players. I do not hide it. That would be dishonest. I'm very honest about my dislike for 183 players. Alright. Ooh, that guy got full health racked. Holy cow. Holy moly. Alright, let's see if my team is good to back me up here. They have 4 of their tanks over here, so in theory, my team should be able to win the other side. Right? Right. We snap that? Yes, we can. That was beautiful. That was so nice. That was impeccable. It's the 183 looking for us. Nice. There we go. We can maybe catch this guy. Nice. I love it. I had a nice little hat. A spicy hat. Get him, E4. Get him! Nice! Oh, he dodges the shot because of the knockback. Very nice game. Cool. And we'll get our invite in a sec. I think I have time to run a prediction. I'll run a prediction. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Prediction. Start prediction. Who win? Go. Kitten. Gosu. 10 minutes. Start prediction. Yo. All right. You guys get a prediction. You may gamble. Nice game there. And we'll wait. We'll get our invite in just a moment. Just chatting screen. So we can hide the room. And yeah, I'm curious to know who you guys think is going to win. I think the favorite's definitely going to be Gosu. But Kitten's got a decent roster. I guess maybe this would be a good time for me to show the rosters. If I can find them. So here's the Kitten roster. They've got Violet, Mamma Mia, Copenhagen, Chris, Bentley, Shrapmelon. That's the username I have to report. IV is what I'll call them, but I have to report that. Genesis, Chorizos, and Moki. Alright. And then the Gosu roster, I've already shown them twice now, but there's the Gosu roster. Pretty good team. Gotta hand it to them. Solid roster for both of them. Guess we didn't look at the last bracket. Looks like 3-2-2 defeated Toma. 3-2, another tiebreaker set. You watched the 50A one was a tiebreaker earlier, so it's 3-2-2 Evany in the Grands. Solid. This should be a good set as well. Unfortunate that we can only stream Gosu versus Kitten. I think Purple DFM and 3-2-2 Evany would also be good sets, but alas, we can only pick one. So we will go to our British Light Tank. We're just chatting and join the room. Looks like the maps are going to be New Bay, Black Goldville, and Oasis. So we've seen New Bay once already. Black Goldville will be new. And if it comes down to Oasis, that'll be a repeat as well. What's up, Treat? GG. Tonk? Yes. I'm sitting in Tonk. Robbie, hello, hello. Still around? I suppose I am. Hello, welcome to the stream. A little under the weather, so I apologize for not being very energetic. I'm also extremely tired. Thanksgiving was, I'm not gonna say hectic, but you know, it requires a lot of energy having all my family over, keeping them entertained, all that stuff, so. Sorry, I had to take care of something in Discord, send in the report, but we're all good to go. So let's go ahead and show the teams. Kitten and Gosu. Kitten having a very nice run on the top side of the bracket. Unfortunately, not able to watch all of the games, but you know, it is what it is. Gosu, we've seen them play 2 sets already. They won both of them. They played quite well. And here we are, guys. New Bay, a map that we have not seen Gosu play yet. But we will see how it goes. Did we see Gosu play on this map? No, it was yeah, we did. We saw Gosu 1 packs on this map. We did. I'm crazy. We haven't seen Kitten yet. Violet is the captain, but Chorizo, aka Whale Eggs, is the caller, and Copenhagen might be a co-caller, I'm not sure. Genesis, I believe is a bot account. I believe that is Etchy's old account. Etchy's definitely not playing, so I think this is a bot account. But not 100% on that. I don't think, yeah, no, there's no Etchy's playing. This has got to be bot or stolen account somehow. And GG was hacked at some point, and he was the leader, so I'm guessing it's just a hacked account. But it is what it is. Chris on the bench, disappointed. My Apex clan member. But it is what it is. And here we are, New Bay. I don't think I have anything else to add for this. Winner of the set moves on to top 8, losers eliminated, so I guess the stakes are pretty high for this set. Of course, all the sets, the stakes are high, because if you lose, you can't make top 8, but, you know, this set in particular is where all of the pressure accumulates into one final set. Kitten Gosu. Let's see who will win it. Let's go ahead and reintroduce New Bay. Opinion about rejects. I don't know anything about them. I just know that they are trying to steal the mojo of the Russian team rejects, which I think is kind of strange. Both the 322 and the rejects team both kind of do that, because those are both Russian teams being cloned by fanboys on the NA server. But I think there are a couple Russian players on the rejects team from what I know, so I don't know. Maybe it's approved. I don't really know for sure. Anyway, we will see how the set goes. Game 1, Kitten Gosu. This is Kitten's chance at their first top 8. Gosu has made a couple now. Mamma Mia only light tank in the game. Again, we're seeing one of the teams go light tank, the other not. Now, Mamma Mia briefly stepped A and then drove out. Don't know if they're lagging. It seems like they don't want to grab the vase because Gosu is on this side, so okay, that's a judgment call. But Gosu steps C quite quickly. Looks like Kitten's on their way to B, but not taking it. So at the moment, things are pretty chill between the two teams. HE shot into the Super Conqueror. That's the one weakness of the Super Conqueror, is if you shoot its turret with HE, it does a lot of splash damage compared to what you would expect it to do, so it is what it is. Reject should be a good team. I just think that the whole naming themselves after a Russian team is kind of weird, champ. Anyway, looks like there's a little bit of pressure on this side of the map. Chorizo's looking for a shot on Mark. Maybe seeing that Mark went for the blind shot and realizing, okay, I have a little bit of time to put one back in. But Mark also spots Mamma Mia, so a little bit of an overextension there. Maybe could have snuck into the base without getting spotted, but I guess it really doesn't matter too much. But interestingly, so Kitten's pushing up on B. They're also pushing up on the ramps too. So they're just trying to completely put Gosu at bay. Get it, New Bay. Gosu doesn't have to do anything though. They have the caps already. As long as no one grabs A, then they're fine. That might be what Mamma Mia goes around to do. But at the moment, Gosu is just chilling here. They've got a Arturo sneaking back here and a Repaman even further back. Very nice defensive position from Gosu. Oop. Just flying through that building kind of bugs the rendering out a little bit. What's up, Mona? Welcome to the stream. Russian's Asian playing North American server. Yeah, DFM's the Asian team, and I guess Rejects has a couple of Russians. What's up, Skill? Genesis is Nala. Oh, is it Nala? Okay, never mind then. Guess I'm wrong. Okay, Mamma Mia does end up stepping on A. Does Gosu have a defense? Is Arturo gonna push it? No, I don't think anyone can. I don't think there's time. Yeah, I think Mamma Mia takes it. Yep, so that's actually cap lead for Kitten now. They have equal HP with Gosu, so Gosu's gonna need to make a play here. Ooh, Violet dropping all the way down. That's an awkward position for the 215B to take. I mean, he was trying to cover the light tank, but not needed in my opinion. And so now he's kind of stuck down. What's happening on the other side? Chorizo y Guapitos is, or Guapismos. He's getting pushed by 3 Gosu tanks. That should give Kitten the opportunity to push elsewhere, and it looks like they are. Immediately going for Lucido. Bentley should get the drop on there. There's a very nice kill to him. Looking elsewhere, what's going on over here? Arturo, maybe a next pick. Who's an easy focus target? No, it's K. Joseph. I didn't even see him there. So Chorizos does get picked off, but Kitten's able to take out 2 tanks. They've also got really nice positioning on Arturo here. Violet in an awkward position where he's going to get shot in the back. But Genesis is able to hide himself nicely enough. Arturo making the good call of shooting the light tank when possible, but he's tracked, can't rotate his turret, so he's just going to put one more shot into Moki. Repa Girl going to be pushing there, but now in a crossfire of his own. And yeah, 6 on 4, not much in terms of hit point advantage. It's about 2,000, which is, I guess it's reasonably big, but points aren't terribly far off. It's just the fact that Kitten has 2 extra guns that are going to make this game even less close. Mark's going to try to help out with Moki, but all Moki needs to do is pen one more shot. Nice backup from Moki there. That's really good awareness backing up away from Mark. Mark missed the shot anyway, but still very nicely done. And just like that, 6v3. Mama Mia having the rear of Mark, Moki in the front. That's that. Now Repa is toast and G3's toast. Very nicely played. Kitten winning game 1. Light tank movement actually being very useful in this game. Taking the base lead. Forcing something from Gosu, but Gosu took 3 tanks just to push Chorizo, so that was excellent in terms of resource management for Kitten as they take game number 1. Very nicely done. Robbie, hit you about some PC questions later. May or may not be answering, we'll see. Moki 3.5, very nice game. And again, good awareness with the push behind from Mark. Not that it really made a difference in that game, but you know, it's nice to point out the small little micro interactions that happen within a larger competitive game. Not as expected, rather not talk about it if you don't mind. Sounds like someone didn't do too well. Unlucky. That's tough. Happens. Cuddy Bob, welcome to the stream. Alright, 1 minute until game number 2. 3 mouse for Kitten this time, switching things up quite a bit. Very different strategy here. They keep a 50M to have some mobility. Gosu brings out a T100 of their own. Repa Girl. We'll have 4 British heavies. None of them for Kitten. They're going full mouse MLE. And 1 MLE for Gosu, so they're running a softer lineup this time around. It's going to be difficult to chew through all that extra HP and armor that Kitten has set up, but doable, of course. Just comes down to execution. Those mouse are probably going to be trying to cause havoc either in the middle or on the ramps. We'll see. Charlie, welcome to the stream. Read explains Russian speaking. It's true. Alright, 5 seconds left until game number 2. Let's go. Alright, and here we are. Game 2. Kitten's up 1-0. Let's watch things from the Gosu side of things. They are splitting. Mostly towards the ramps yet again. Again, playing kind of passive with their 2 and 5B all the way back. K. Joseph kind of play down low. Kitten, though, they are full committing C side, and yet those mouse ready to commit havoc in the middle. G3 should spot them. But the rest of Kitten, those MLEs pushing directly into B. They're going to catch a Repa Girl. They were not spotted. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. One of the shots did miss. So Repa Girl still got some HP, but Kitten is fearlessly pushing right through. They're not going to get that kill, but they are going to deal lots of damage over here, and Gosu is not prepared for this. And in come the mouse up through the ramps to cause havoc. Chorizo's pushing out a little bit far in front of the rest of the team, but Kitten has caught Arturo out. Chorizos will easily have that kill. If not Chorizos, then someone else driving around. The HP sharing attempt from G3 is quite nice, though, I must say. but not gonna save him forever. Violet with the nice kill there. And the mouse up top, now that's gonna be a little awkward to deal with, but it's really nice shots into the rear of these tanks. So they've just got a complete surround here on all the Gosu. They pick up G3, that's another kill. Mark's gonna be next for sure. They lose Bentley though. But the mouse are just sitting all behind Ropamin's trying to hide, use that little thing as cover here from the mouse, but it's not gonna be much. And Kitten just with the crazy initiative in this play. They're gonna lose a tank of their own, so it's 5v3 right now, but the mouse are all basically full HP. Those mouse alone have more HP than the rest of Gosu combined. Only 2 of them, in fact, do. Yeah, this game not even close. And Kitten is up 2-0 on Gosu at the moment. Holy cow. They're about to be, I should say. Mark's going down. K. Joseph can't do anything against 3 mouse. That's incredible. Really creative strategy. I have to give it to Kitten. That was a very nicely executed play. Go for the trap on the tank in B. No one was able to spot those MLEs, so they just completely had the drop on their Epigrill there. They got out, but it just didn't matter. Loki K. Joseph doing very nicely over here, and yeah, that's game 2 as well. Very creative. I like it. What was the prediction? I didn't see what the prediction was. 77% Gosu. Interesting. Wow. I wonder how people are feeling now. Only 1 person voted for Kitten. They did put a good amount of points on it, though. Oh, man, oh, man. It's not over, though. Mommy Mia 4.8k. Nice game. I just lost my voice as soon as I said that. Holy cow. Man. I'm dying here, but this could be the last game. If Gosu doesn't wake up here, it could be the very last game. And again, winner of this set moves on to top 8, so this could be Gosu eliminated from the tournament if they're not careful here. This time, both teams with the light. More standard lineups from both teams. MLEs, Brit Heavies. 2 lights from Gosu. Solid. And we get to move on to Black Goldeville for games 3 and 4 if it comes down to it. So new map, new strats for both teams. Haven't seen this one yet tonight. Oh, Robbie, I saw your question in the DMs. I use OBS. I don't have time to personally coach you through it, unfortunately, but there is lots of resources online for using OBS. It is an open source tool. Lots of support for it online, so you shouldn't have any issues finding it. OBS is definitely what I would recommend if you want to stream or record, because it's free. And it's the best software out there. Anyway, 10 seconds left. Let's go ahead and introduce a Black Goldeville. Let's see what we got for game number 3. And here's game 3. Both teams going for some blind shots there. Kitten headed mostly towards C. Gosu split. Ooh, they do take a blind shot. They're up a man. Uh-oh. Clicked on the wrong one. Huge play by Kitten to start off the game. Ooh, but good spots from a Repagrill mean that Moki gonna get hit in the side. Genesis as well. So good opening fire from Gosu in return. Kitten, they're committed towards C. They're gonna grab the space, no problem. Gosu a bit more non-committal, but it's clear they're headed towards A. They just haven't quite got their tanks into position yet. Kitten still has some presence over there, maybe just to deter any crazy map control plays that Gosu may take, but Gosu already knows that Kitten's crossed here with at least 3 tanks, so they may be more inclined to push heavily on the other side. T100s for Gosu making moves over on A. They will grab the base eventually, but Kitten does have that advantage in the cap department, and Arepa Man took another hit there. I thought I saw. He's on 1400 now, getting a little low. Yeah, taking yet another hit. I think that is Moki. Sneaking those in. Very nice shots from Moki. Yet another one. Arepa already on 800 HP. His driver is dead. He's not able to repair it. Copenhagen's trying to take B. Lucido does have resets. Is Kitten going to try to pressure Lucido is the question. I don't think there's any way Kitten can grab this base with Lucido here, but Moki was here to put shots in. Genesis is right there. Is Lucido feeling confident enough to put another shot in? Ooh, Copenhagen with a sneaky little backup here. Lucido's not able to put in that reset shot. And so we see a second base grab from Kitten here. That's actually a major advantage that they have now. Hit points are still even, so I wouldn't consider that to be a big difference either way, but having that second base is really nice, and also having Arepa on such low HP is really good. And now they can just relax. All they have to do is make sure that they can crash down onto B, because Gosu's win condition now is to crash onto B, stop the base, get kills. But it's going to be pretty challenging with them. Looking at Bentley, Kloop, and Violet here, who have encroached up on the A side. Maybe Gosu has to counter push into these tanks. It's hard to say. As they're causing big problems for Lucido right now, they're going to be probably able to shoot G3 and Arturo in a bit as well if Gosu's not careful. They're kind of starting to give up map control entirely here. And I got to zoom out. Something's about to happen. What's it going to be? Kitten's moving in onto A. They're about to have all three bases, and Gosu has nothing. They're counter pushing into Genesis, and Moki's there to support. But Moki does get a pick of the zone on Lucido there, so even trade 1 tank to 1, but all 3 caps again for Gosu. And yes, 2 T100s on the Gosu team, but they're not able to do anything about it. Mark stepping C, Arturo's on B. Arepa will be able to kill Moki here with a little bit of help, but Arturo will go down on B, and K Joseph, full HP, 2 and 5B, being forced to step A. That's just not the way that you want to be using that tank. Arepa Girl gets a kill, but now has to set B the entire time. Guys, I think Kitten might just be making top 8 here with a 3-0. Mark's getting reset on the base by Mamma Mia, not able to stop this one. And this kill from Mamma Mia will do it. Just a moment here, and nope, missed shot. Okay, jinxing it a little bit. 995 though, 1000, and that's that. Kitten just 3-0'd Gosu, and they have made top 8. Very nice. Wow, guys. Very well done to Kitten. They 3-0'd Gosu. No one predicted that, I bet. No one predicted the 3-0. And just like that, yeah, Kitten's made top 8. Gosu eliminated. 9th place. And yeah, definitely not the result that they were looking for. They knew that they could make a top 8. But unfortunately, only one of these 2 teams can move on. And today, it was Kitten. Congrats to them for making it through. And yeah, that's GG's. Very nice. Stream 3rd and 4th too? Hopefully. I'll have to take a look, but I'm trying to stream top 8, yeah. Actions were childish. Well, now you can deal with the consequences of them, Sarah. Don't mess with me. If you hadn't tried to prepare a raid on my server, I would not have tried to get you banned. Anyway, besides the point. GG's to Kitten. Congrats on the top 8. Let's see how the other groups are. I'm doubting they're done. I'm doubting there's any 3-0s. Maybe DFM 3-0s purple. I don't think so. We'll see. Arturo needs to retire from the game. That's messed up. Charlie, Arturo's fine. Don't disrespect them. Losing a set does not mean you have to retire. They'll be back stronger next season. Oh, Series 7. Yeah, they had a rough set this time around, I will say. Anyway, are any of the other groups done? Yes, actually. Group 2 is not, but Group 3 is done. So first we can show group number 1. 7 Reds defeats Cabro to win 3rd place, but unfortunately doesn't mean anything because he doesn't get you to top 8. So Kitten wins over Gosu and then 7 Reds over Cabro. Group 2 not quite done. DFM Purple still going on, but iZone 3-0s. No, sorry, 3-2s Tensum. The fact that this set was a 3-2 and it was just as fast as the 10-0 that or the 3-0 that we watched. These must have been very fast games. But iZone takes it over Tensum. Happy to see it. And Group 3 is complete. 50A beats Toma. But Ebony 3-0s 3-2 too. So they will make top 8. I think they were the favorites in this group, in my opinion, and they did move on. So very nice. Congrats to them. And yeah. I think what we will do is we will wait a little bit, see if the DFM Purple set finishes. We'll play a game or two. We'll see how long it takes. The giveaways are probably going to be done in my server pretty soon, so if you guys want to join those, yeah, they end in like 5 minutes, so make sure that you guys go ahead and get those going. I guess I should have switched back to this scene. Oh well. Again, it's in the Discord if you want to enter the giveaways for Battle Pass or for fan containers. And yeah, let me do one more check, I guess, to see if the DFM Purple set's been finished. It's not, so we'll play a battle. We'll wait for it. I'm down. Let's see who top 8 is by the end of the stream. We'll just play the Mouse and Gravity. Who cares? Here are my predictions. Damn or Cora. Cora, who did you have? I'm curious. Who did you have? Yeah, both of them said at the same time. It was unfortunate. Congrats on your top 8, by the way. I'm bummed out that I was not able to stream the first qualifier, but Thanksgiving, man. I have family to attend to. But I did watch part of your stream. I didn't watch the whole stream, but y'all didn't drop a game. That was some nice stuff. I couldn't recall any specifics of the match to prove to you that I watched it, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. But I did watch part of it. I was mostly focused on Tommy's stream. No offense, but Pincer is my family clan, and I have to make sure that they're not being too stupid. Which they kind of were, to be honest. They kind of were being too stupid. They did make it, though. But yeah, I hope that your stuff went well. Alright. Honestly, I do not care about gravity, so we're just going to play forward. This is going to be a pain. Okay, we have other tanks here as well. Let's drive between them. Inshallah, brothers. Thought I could angle it nicely there. Could not. Let's just push these gamers back. They have a 704 there. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't know what our Sheridan thinks he's doing. Shoot him, perhaps? Okay. Very cool. No, yes, I learned. Good. Good, good. I need to still pen that. Well played, 704. The Sheridan's actually terrible. But maybe it's, you know, it's definitely time for me to W key a little bit. I was gonna see if I could hold this and get some chips in, but apparently not. Nice shot from the 704. He's penning me. He's having no issues penning me. And I'm dead. The aggression did not pay off. Exhilarating gameplay. Affirm. Primitive. Judging by the fact that the tournament's not like concluded yet, it makes me believe this set's not over. Purple BFM. It's the only one we're waiting on, but I am down to wait for it. So Violet, congrats on top 8. Dub, big dub. iZone gonna go in hot, get stop fast. Well, iZone's not in, right? They got 3rd place. They lost their set previous to the one before. Or previous to the final set, I should say. Right. We're in position rather quickly. He hit like a corner or something that threw his tank down under my shell. It's kind of interesting. Is there a way I can craft an angle to actually shoot that? If the Sheridan could spot that, that would be amazing. Because I saw that other tank up there as well. Yup. No, I couldn't save him though. Sad. What is occurring over here? Oh boy. Okay, I probably don't want to sit here now that I'm spotted. But you know what? We'll have some fun with it. We'll sit here. We don't care that much. Yeah, we pay the price for it. It's fine. Do not care. Is he disappointed? Yeah, they didn't cover the spread. Did not cover the spread. This guy doesn't get the kill. I have it. There we go. Got him from getting rammed. We sneak this in. Nice. Mouse E100 platoon OP and gravity. Yeah, super heavies are pretty good if you can actually get in the rams. I agree. I agree. Can't jump though, and jumping is pretty broken. It's very difficult to hit those rams when the other guy can just jump. Ah, made you miss. Hello. It's fine with me. I will just send you the other way. Goodbye. I love having shell velocity. It's just so fun. Good boxed, idiot. Are we gonna win this game? No. Do I care? Also, no. I am spotted. I try to jump to avoid that shell. I'm just gonna end up taking another one anyway. Those guys don't miss. They usually do not miss. Alright, Sheridan's somewhere over here. Right? Yeah, he is. Nice. Right down though. Didn't jump in time. GG. Who's calling for Ghost? That's a good question. Yo, did I miss a gift sub? Copenhagen, thank you for the gift sub, man. Congrats on top 8, dude. Thank you for the gift sub. I missed that. Very kind. Also, there's a follow from Sedna that I don't think I mentioned either, so thank you both. But especially the sub, won't lie. Appreciated. James has unfortunately spoiled the outcome. Almost tied it up. We were one step ahead. I didn't check yet, but I see the chat. And it looks like DFM moves on. They 3-1 purple. Almost tied it up. Blue an advantage. It is what it is. Unfortunately, no coverage on this set, so not able to see the gameplay, but hey, there's always next season. Well, James, you can come right back to the Apex now. He left like an hour before the tournament to move over, and now he's coming back. That's fun. GG's though. Good try. Can't leave until tournament's done. Well, it is technically done, isn't it? I don't know. According to this screen, it's done. I don't know. But that's that, guys. That is that. Top 8 is decided. So we've got a Joker Origin, Pincer, DFM, 7 Bud, 322, Kitten, and Ebony. That's your top 8. Congrats to all those teams. I will have to start setting up stuff for top 8 streams, which I need to double check the dates on those. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. I think, yeah, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Should be able to stream those. So let's get it, guys. I'm excited. Hope you all are too. The giveaway winners have been pulled for Battle Pass and the crates, so congrats to the winners. PM me with your account info and we'll get that started. So yeah, I'll catch you guys around. It's been fun, but don't really see any reason to stick around now that we know top 8, so I'll catch you around when it begins. Yeah, until then, stay safe. Happy tanking.